becomes a flame, let's burn you down. Turn your heart around forever. You take it in and pull it out. Still too strong to just surrender. Fall away.
Yo.
Can we be heard?
Mic check. Can we be heard?
Yeah, can we not do like what we did the last time and like
No,
fucking
that's what I'm saying. Mic check. If please let us know that we're
Th-
both heard. Well, actually, I could just unmute. Let me see.
Timber hook us up?
Yep, I hear you. I'm louder than you, by the way.
Like by how
Not
much?
by much.
Like a lot?
Not by much. No. Like just a tad.
All right, what about now?
Yep, there you go.
All right, there we go.
Can't have you below me, man. You gotta be above me.
I mean, I don't know about that.
I can hear you all, but maybe raise logic one bit.
Yep, that's what we did. What about now,
What you
Timber?
did.
Am I coming?
Yeah.
Am I coming through? Hopefully, I'm coming through, man.
Hopefully.
Yeah, man.
What up, Shin? What up, Shin? All right, man. All right. So apologies. I apologies. Wow.
Yeah,
I apologize for last. I apologies. I apologize for last week. That one's on me. There was something that came up, and I had to take care of it.
You gotta take care of. You gotta take care of what you gotta take care of, man. It's all good. We here.
So that was on me, but we're here this week, episode 93. So thank God you guys are here. I streamed a couple of times this week, Logic.
I know. I had you on in the shop, man.
I know. You showed me the picture. I'm like, okay, all right, I'm famous a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm famous.
I had you on, man. I had both
I brought
TVs.
the camera back. I was like, all right, let me bring the camera back a little bit. See how I do with that. Yeah. I'm gonna take it back off. I'm good. No, camera comes right back off. It made me so goddamn nervous, bro.
That's funny.
Like, I don't know, like it's weird to say because yes, we've been doing this podcast for like 3 years now, but the antisocial does kick in.
I hear you.
Not the antisocial. Is it antisocial? No, the social anxiety. Sorry.
Yeah.
That kicks in when I know there's the camera on me. It's like, oh, and it's funny because I did training for like at home training for quite some time where we were on Zoom calls and shit. So, and I was always on camera, but I don't know, it was just weird. I was like, my hands couldn't stay still. I think Shinra was laughing the whole time in the stream. But yeah, man, I streamed a little game called Modern Warfare. I don't know if you guys know that, but yeah, streamed that. We'll be talking about that as one of our main topic. But yeah, man, did that and took care of some things around the house, you know, but nothing big. Oh, I finished. Oh my God, what? I'm not gonna stop. Alan Wake 2, bro.
Okay.
I almost forgot about that shit. Wow. And you know I don't do games of the years, but I'll talk about it. This game is just. I know you've been hearing it from your brother and probably from me, but yes. This game is top notch, man. Fucking top notch. 13 years for the sequel. 13 years, and it's well worth those 13 years. And it's interesting because in the story, they write that in the 13 years. Like Alan's been trapped in his world in the dark, in the other side of the like in the other universe. Like for 13 years, he's been trapped trying to write his way out.
Yes. And
I think that's pretty neat. Like the lore there is like, oh shit, yeah, it took 13 years. It makes sense. But then there's like fan theory. You've played Max Payne, right? So you know that Sam Lake, one of the guys for the team, for Remedy, the actual creative director of the whole thing. Like he I guess he was the face, or he is the face, not was. He is the face of Max Payne when it was Rockstar's game.
Okay. And
it still is, but it's almost like the theory there is Alan Wake. He's a cop, by the way. In Alan Wake, he's a cop, also detective. So it's like Alan Wake wrote a detective in his world, and everybody's theorizing.
Alan.
Max Payne.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. That's trippy.
So I was like,
that's kind of trippy.
It's kind of trippy. They can't really go full blown on it because
if you think about how crazy fucking Max Payne is from a narrative perspective and what takes place there, it's like, all right, that kind of
the theory is that it's a book he wrote within the Alan Wake universe. He wrote that book, Max Payne.
Okay.
And then this character comes into the world. I mean, there's obviously more layers to that, but it's just like that theory is pretty cool. That's my thing. When I play a game and it hits me that good, I always go out and look for like theories and lores and read on people's, what their ideas are.
Right.
And this game was like that. Like just like Elden Ring was, this game is the same. I've been just reading up on stuff, going back and forth with your brother on throwing spaghetti on the wall, figuring stuff out. Like it's just so cool. And then they got you played Quantum Break, right?
Yes, Quantum Break. I did play.
The main guy, the guy from 24.
Yes.
He's in this game as well. Obviously, Quantum Break can't be put in this world or be part of the world because Xbox owned that IP, so it's not there. But that character, the actor himself, he's in Alan Wake.
Oh,
and the stuff that he says in Alan Wake is like, oh, I keep having these dreams while I wake up in different places, in different universes. Quantum Break. It's like, oh shit, this is so fucking cool. Like, it's those theories are there. And I'm like, okay,
that's
but
crazy.
the game is good, man. Creepy as fuck. I would say it's Silent Hill, like original Silent Hill, like that creepy, that creepiness of horror. It's just the shit they do that, like, and I believe it's RNG where the jump scares are in the game, but they're not like, there's some that are linear, obviously, but there's like times where you just walking in the woods and just like on your screen, shit just pops like a scream. It's like, oh shit. So like stuff like that. But the game is solid, man. Alan Wake 2 is top notch for me. I believe it should get nominated tomorrow. I believe is the nominees.
What they're actually releasing
for the VGAs for the 5 or 6 games that they're gonna nominate.
Okay.
But I'm sitting here going, yeah, tomorrow's the day that I'm gonna avoid Twitter. Avoid Twitter all the way because all of these nut jobs are gonna come out the woodwork.
I mean,
and they're gonna be like, this is gonna be the game. No, I can't. My game didn't make it.
I mean, yeah. I mean, listen, you could kind of know, like, if
what's up, Infinite? Umbra.
If we had to think about like what fucking games are going to be up there, like, obviously every time a game came out that looked like a game of the year, you're like, oh, yep, that's making it. And then it's like
everything.
And then you look at the next game, it's like, oh, yep, that's making it. And then you get the next game that comes out, like, oh, yep, that's making it. It's like
but it felt like every month. It felt like every month there was something that's like, oh, that's making it. Yeah. Like, I don't want to be the guy that's gonna choose all these. Like, I don't want to be that guy. That's a tough. No. This year, it's tough, bro. You Zelda, Baldur's Gate, Starfield, Alan Wake. You got games after games after. Like, I know I'm missing a bunch out there, but there's just so many games, solid quality this year that's come out. And to have to separate that, and obviously there's gonna be snuffs in this whole thing. Is it snuffs? Is that what it's called? Like when somebody gets it's a weird word though, because snuff. No, but it's like obviously there's going to be games and shit is going to be left out. So there's going to be the emotionally triggered, part of the fan base and be like, oh shit, my game should have been up there. It's like, okay, cool, but it wasn't. Move on. You still love the game. You still play the game. You own the game. Play it. It's all that matters at the end of the day. Like, it's great to have an award and everything, but at the end of the day, you're a gamer. Play the game. If you have it and you own it and you love it, play it.
True.
You want to convince people? Show that up on social media. Play it. Show your videos. Show everything.
True.
Instead of talking about it and getting mad, just put videos up there. Hey, this is what I'm playing. Shit, man. Yeah. So yeah, man, that's gonna be interesting tomorrow. I will be avoiding Twitter though and continue playing my Call of Duty, because tomorrow will be the day where the usual suspects will be out there doing their usual things that they do every single year, where they take measuring contests or that shit.
Maybe it won't be that bad this year. You never know. Maybe it'll actually be reserved. Maybe it'll be reserved. I don't know. Hey, listen. I'm definitely always a glass half.
We could hope.
Glass half full kind of person. True, you know what I mean? Be a little optimistic about the situation.
This might be the year, right? That everybody kumbaya and be like, yo, that's.
I mean, I don't know about the kumbaya part. Now that might be taking it a little too far.
I want the kumbaya though.
I think we all do at the end of the day. But it's nice to have competition, healthy competition, because that's how you get good shit.
Oh hell yeah! Right? That's why we got this whole fucking year. Yeah,
healthy competition. Yeah. I mean, it says they say it in the computer industry. Intel wanted to fucking rest on its laurels for all those years. Next, AMD came out of the fucking wet works and started slapping them around. All of a sudden, now Intel isn't the. They got some good things, but they're not.
There's choices, right? There's choices, options, man. And the cost. It drives cost, so it could be a lot more competitive.
Yeah.
So now you're saying and going, oh, I can do this or that, and I'll save a couple of bucks here doing this.
Yeah.
Like that part. It's like no longer is it like NVIDIA being the top notch where I have to pay 5, 6. Well,
it's always right. Listen, it's always going to help out the consumer at the end of the day. If not necessarily if everybody's winning, but if people are just trying their best. Because if we're just mailing it in, and we're going to talk about it, in as far as like certain companies making changes and layoffs and changing strategies and stuff like that, and it's sad, but it's like, because when shit is up, everybody's like, oh, let's go crazy, let's build a big fucking building, let's
That
go,
part,
you know what I mean?
that
And then
fucking
let's
part,
announce
man.
games that maybe we didn't need to announce, and you know what I mean. So it's like, we'll talk about that, obviously.
Yeah,
Because
well,
you can get, because
we'll
it's
talk about
very
that.
easy to get, it's very easy to get ahead of yourself and start counting,
Well,
and start counting
relatable.
your chickens.
Think about it this way, and I'll put myself in the conversation here, where it's like, I'm broke as fuck. So imagine me getting $1 million today.
Mm.
You think I'm gonna be conservative with that shit?
Shit.
No, today's budget was not yesterday's budget. Guess what? We're gonna go crazy with that shit.
True. I mean,
Logic, what you doing today?
Yeah,
Nah, come on to Florida.
Yeah. Damn, I don't know if my boss is gonna like that one, but
I don't know about the tickets. No, don't worry about it. I got your jet. It's right there.
that's
It's
funny.
like, oh, you'll be back the same day. Don't worry about it, bro.
That's
I'll
funny.
drop you off at the shop.
There's Ninja and Tim the Tap Man money right there. Private jets out to Vegas.
Private jet, hell yeah.
I'm
yeah.
saying.
Yeah, that's what it is though with business, but we'll talk about that. That's
crazy.
That's basically what it is.
So basically, so you've been playing. So just to kind of cue it up, you've been playing obviously MW3, and we got a whole topic reserved for that. We didn't talk about the campaign last week.
No, it was last week, but so yeah, we didn't talk about it. We'll talk about it now.
Into that, exactly. And then obviously got some Alan Wake 2. Anything else, any gaming wise, that you were screwing around with, or is that basically the
there's a Jusant.
Yes,
on Game Pass.
I was gonna say haven't played it yet. How is it?
It's neat, man. The game is pretty neat. I gotta get back to it. I'm like a few hours. I'm like in level 4 or 5. I think there's like 8 levels, something like that.
Okay.
It's a pretty neat game. It's from Don't Nod. If you don't know them, these people are the ones that made the. I don't even know why I went that far because I don't know. But it's like these. They're before this game. They're known for episodic games.
Okay.
Somebody tell me in the chat what game they did. I forgot. I also played it. It's like episodic chapters. She's listening to music. I forgot the name of the game. But these are the people that made that game. So now they made Jusant. And it's a rock climbing sim game, but not in the point where it's like I gotta get rock climbing gear, figure out what metal to use, and it's not that. Life is Strange. Thank you, Umbra. Life is Strange.
Very good.
They made that game. So it's like and that's a beautiful game, by the way.
Yes.
This game is a rock climbing sim, but not Uber sim. It's just like a light thing. There's nothing, just climbing. It's literally climbing. Left arm, right arm with the left trigger, right trigger thing. And then like if you have a stamina bar, so if your stamina starts getting low, you can, as you're climbing, you can literally hold down the left stick, and she'll rest her arm. He or she, they will rest their arm, and like you get whatever stamina is back. Now because you're climbing, your stamina, if you disregard it, your stamina starts chunking off, meaning you can't get 100% stamina no more until you get to the top. And you're on a plateau because, like, as you're climbing, if you're disregarding the breaks in between, you're gonna lose your stamina. Like it's gonna red off. Like it's gonna go red.
I got you.
And you can only have 75% stamina at your availability.
Okay.
If you keep disregarding not the resting, as you're climbing. But once you get to the top of wherever you're gonna get to the top of, you get all that back. So it's not uber. Damn, look at these fucking kill streak. I'm just at all right now. So it's not. I'm just gonna watch this clip. What the fuck? This you?
Maybe.
Yeah, fucking modest. But yeah, no, it's a good game. It's on Game Pass. I gotta get back to it and continue that. But when Alan Wake came out, it was all full stop. Alan Wake was it. Like that was my full attention. And then I literally fucking didn't sleep for that game, finished it, and then obviously Call of Duty now. But I'm happy that I was able to play and finish the games I wanted to play this year. Like most all of them, because I still want to play Assassin's Creed Mirage and a few others here and there that I'm not going to be able to get until later. But the fact that I was able to play most of these games either through Game Pass or purchasing was a treat to me this year. And then now I got Call of Duty, and with all that behind me and completed, now I have my full focus on Call of Duty. But then I was told, hey, guess what? Avatar comes out as well next month. I'm like, motherfucker.
Wait, that's crazy. Yes. Hold on. Avatar comes that fucking
next
open
month.
Really?
Yep.
What the
next month.
Yo, what the fuck is this year, man? I'm
We
sorry.
don't stop. No, we don't
Like, I
stop. It's Puff Diddy,
completely
bro. Or
fucking
Puff Daddy,
get
whatever his name is.
or whatever. I thought I
We
told
don't
you that.
stop.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought I told you that. We won't stop.
No,
Yeah.
December after another game.
No
Avatar.
shot.
Yes,
You know
sir.
what's crazy? It's just like I'm like, because I'm kind of already content in like my gaming year. Like as far as like I got what I got now. I got the MW3 to play and go crazy with and skin grind and shit. I got Cyberpunk eventually. Now that I will go back to
I
and
forgot you into
fucking
that
then
shit. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, man. And to I barely scratched the surface on it, and now I got even more reasons to fucking play that game, which I'll get into as well. And it's crazy. It's just crazy to think about like the games that I have backlog wise, and then there's still more fucking games coming out. So
Oh,
yeah, it's nuts. It's actually wild.
I'm telling you, my son was like, "Oh, Poppy, it's Avatar next month." I'm like, "No, it's not. That's next year. That's like January or something." He goes, "No, it's December." I was like, "I thought it'd be later." He goes, "No, it's December." I'm like, "Oh, fuck me!" And then in January, the Alone in the Dark, because they delayed it from October because they wanted to respect that
Yes.
space for Alan Wake, which
Yes.
I am so happy that they made that choice to delay that game because I want to play it, but Alan Wake is just too much in that space of a juggernaut to have that one come out as well. So that like and the developers acknowledge that they were like, we want to stay out the way. We understand the game is done. We just don't want to get in the way of that. We want people to enjoy that game and ours, is what they said. So
That's
January is
crazy.
that. But yeah, man, next month, man, the 2023 is not over yet. You got one more banger. One more. Just one more.
I mean, I don't want to say like I'm overwhelmed because it's good. Listen, at the end of the day, it's like you could make how you can make yourself feel anxious and overwhelmed and stuff like that. It's like I don't
Easy.
want to make myself feel that way because it's like they're not going anywhere. There is no rush. Like I can always get to these games and stuff, and that's kind of like where I'm at. Where it's like I feel, like, oh, let me just play my Call of Duty and stuff like that and get in my routine now. And then when I really want to play something else, I could go back to these other games and everything. But yo, there is just so much shit to fucking play.
I think the FOMO comes in when you start surrounding yourself with the people in your life or even social media where you start looking at people just playing. You're like, God damn, I want to play that too.
Yeah.
I'm guilty of that too. I'll
sure.
play a game and then I'm like, oh, this guy's talking about, oh, that looks good. Oh, I want to play that. And I'll stop playing this game to play that game. Like, oh, and so I got a little, I'm guilty of that myself. But I think for the most part, that if you can convince yourself the game will be there, it ain't going nowhere.
Yep.
And to you, it's a brand new game. No matter how old the game becomes, if you haven't played it, it's a new game to you. It's a mindset I try to keep. Like, I don't care if I play like Control. I didn't play Control in the very beginning when it came out.
Yeah.
I kind of did. Then I tapered off, and I was like, I'll go back to it later. Later was like 2-3 years later when they came out with the upscaled edition, whatever the hell it was, where it was 4K with ray tracing and all that.
Yes.
I ended up picking up that version, and that's when I picked it up again just very recently because Alan Wake 2 got announced. I'm like, no, I got to play Control. And I played Control, and I finally finished it. I'm like, okay, it felt new to me. And I'm talking about it on Twitter, like, oh, shit, this game. Everybody's like, yeah, bro, I played it like 3 years ago. That's cool, but I play it now. And it's a beautiful game. Look at the pictures.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, Sensei. We played this shit like 3 years ago. Relax. Like, no, but look. Let me convince you. It's game of the year.
It's game of the year, man.
It's game of the year, man.
No, that's crazy. I'm trying to think. Yeah, so like real quick, just to kind of go over my thing. Worked all week. I will say this now before we start talking about the gaming. I got a new gaming monitor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got.
Well, I wouldn't call it just a monitor.
Yeah, well, it's like a fucking TV.
It's a monolith. It's like the fucking. Just talk about it, bro. Oh my god.
Oh, hold on. It's hard to talk about. So if you guys are watching, and if not, it's okay because I'll end up giving them on. All right. So here's how it went down basically. I'm queuing this up here because we do this live. Where's my window? Do I have a display? No. I will work on it. But either way, working on getting the window going.
You're good. There it is.
Yeah, there it is. I gotta fix the aspect ratios because this is the new one.
He called it a monitor.
All right. What is it? All right. What does it say here? All right. Hello.
It's a gaming monster. I see monster. I don't see monitor. I see monster.
Do I need to zoom in?
You can zoom in as much as you can. I'll even put on my glasses. It says monster, bro.
That's fine. I gotta fix the aspect ratio. My bad. Oh, okay. See what I gotta do? Look what I'm doing. I can't. I didn't plan this, guys. I'm sorry.
It's
All right.
live. It's okay. We what's that called? Chat. Live chat streams.
Yeah. All right. Well, this will work for now. All right. Hang with me. All right. So, anyways, so basically, I went into work on Monday. I was telling my boss, I was like, hey, I was like, I'm gonna get, this before we even opened up the store. I said, hey, I'm gonna get a new gaming monitor. He's a gamer too. So is everybody else that I work with.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
okay.
I work
right.
essentially in a PC. I work in a PC repair / sales shop. It's really dope. So I'm talking to him, and he's like, and he's got a Samsung monitor. He's got the Samsung at home. He's got the 55-inch, whatever the fuck. He's crazy. That he does for productivity and stuff like that. He was like, yo, did you check this out? I said, what's this? Sure enough, he pulls it up on his screen. 34-inch G8 5SB OLED ultra wide. Mind you, I'm coming from a 27-inch TN panel on a Dell. It was a Dell monitor, 144 hertz, 1440p. This is 1440p. It's like under a millisecond gray to gray refresh, 175, so higher clock, and then it's a fucking OLED. Now
that part, it's essentially a TV.
It's a fucking OLED. Now to answer Shinrock's question, it's a light curve. It's like 1800R. I forget what the exact ratio is. I could probably look at it.
What is it? Oh, that's curve gave any benefit. Okay,
so the thing is with the curve, you know what it is. What the benefit I'll say as and we'll talk about it in Call of Duty and stuff. Immersion. Like I feel like I'm in it. I don't sit far away from my monitor. I sit maybe like a foot away, foot and a half at that. It's immersion.
Yeah, we had our desk. We have it at our desk.
Yeah. It's essentially it's immersion. Like you definitely feel like that. The pixel density. But when I tell you, like gaming on an OLED, man, like anybody that's got an OLED TV at home, and if they're fucking gaming on it, like I see it. I get you now. Like I've seen things on OLED before, but like even watching content on here, when I first unpacked the monitor, I literally just fucking went to YouTube and I was like, yo, show me OLED, like, demos and stuff like that. And I didn't even turn on my computer. I literally was just using, because this has the Samsung, like, Smart Hub. So this thing acts like a...
it has the apps. It has all the... TV.
Dude, look, I don't even have to turn on my PC. Yeah. It's got the Samsung. I haven't even logged into this yet. I could literally do...
You said it has Game Pass.
Game Pass. I could link my fucking controller into it, man, and just turn the TV on and do that.
I think I saw the award it won back in 2022. I think it won an award. I think I saw a label or something that said it won some like best visuals or some shit like that.
Yo, and the gaming, and then the response time gaming, it's got the HDMI 2.1. Like, so I haven't even tried hooking up my Xbox to it yet. Type C as well too for data. Like you could plug in a laptop that's Type C and you could charge the fucking laptop.
That's crazy. That's fucking nuts.
You could plug it. You could charge.
So it's using the monitor as a bridge.
Yes. So for power, for signal, and for data, this shit was crazy. And then all for like the very small price of $8.99, which I am financed. I paid $10 for it.
That's not bad.
I paid $10 for it on Monday. I gotta have this paid off. I'm not even doing the 12 months thing. I just gotta have this paid off by Valentine's Day. Essentially, I just as long as I got this number essentially paid off by Valentine's Day, no interest.
What's the regular price?
It just got marked down from $1,500.
Ah, dang.
$1,500.
That's what almost half off. Jesus.
Price includes $600 instant savings. 40% off limited time.
That's crazy. Yeah. See, for me, I have the like as far as TVs go, and if you guys have heard me before, I game on monitors and I prefer monitors. Don't get me wrong, I have an LG what the fuck it's called, QLED 55-inch, 46-inch, I don't know. But it has all the whole 4K and all that. It has that. And yes, it's beautiful. I like it. Sometimes I play on it. I got my PlayStation on it. It's gorgeous. Keep it on there because PlayStation does the cinematic gaming and it's beautiful on that TV. So I keep it there. That to keep my son away. But that's there. And then I game on monitor. If I can get that, I have my hands on that and like that right there, like what you got, then I would say, all right, OLED is I will fuck with the OLED, but it has to be for me. I enjoy my gaming on monitor solely because of the fast response time, obviously. Yeah. Because of that, and because I play a lot of first-person shooter like Call of Duty, I need that response time. And OLED, big screen, 55 inches, cute and all. I like how people talk about it on Twitter, and it's all cute. on a 55 inch because you want to, the colors are rich, and I get all that when you're playing your narrative-based games.
Yep.
As a first-person shooter, in my opinion, it don't play very well. But if you're telling me that it comes in a monitor like this, hell yeah,
this is what I'm saying.
Fuck up.
And like, it's hard. Like, I know you guys are seeing it like on like there. This is essentially a screen, but I'm basically just looking at like 34 inches. Pause. Of just fucking real estate.
That's okay. I enjoyed 19 inches of Venom the other week. So
yeah, I know, right? It's like I'm telling you though, and then it has the sync thing too. When I'm watching things and when I'm gaming, the light and the background, the RGB. It's not RGB.
Oh wait, let me see that. Let me look at that.
It's the light. It's this right here. I'm gonna zoom out real quick.
The back. I thought it was just like a color.
No, so essentially, you could change the color, or it has aurora, or rotation, or it's got the sync where whatever you're showing, like right now, because I have a white screen on my wall, essentially behind the monitor,
and it
has the ambient light. So when I'm watching something, or if I'm watching a movie or whatever, or if I'm gaming, it's ambient on the back. That's the fucking so crazy. So this is literally
what have you done? What have you watched?
Anything and everything. Whatever anything and everything you could think of. I was about to pop Oppenheimer on here because I got like the nice copy and shit.
Oh shit! I'm about to play with it, bro.
But this is what I mean. And then it's Apple TV, a fucking Hulu, Disney Plus, all native. I was watching Loki the other day on this, man. I'm telling you.
Because of the hub, yeah.
Yeah, man. It's crazy. So that's what I've been gaming on for the last few days. And playing Call of Duty.
That monitor, you could hardwire, or is it Wi-Fi only?
What do you mean?
Or is it both? Like the internet part. Are you getting that through?
It's Wi-Fi.
It's Wi-Fi. Okay. Does it have a hardwire option or no? I mean,
I don't know. I don't think so. I think maybe if I did like this USB-C and I kind of jerry-rigged it, maybe, but no. But also too.
But it's good. It's good. It's strong. It's Wi-Fi. It picks up. Right?
It's Wi-Fi 5. Literally, my modem is right next to it.
Oh,
like I have because I have an Era modem through fiber, and there's no delay or anything like that. For the FreeSync, it's Premium Pro, so it. Like if I plugged in the Xbox to it with HDMI 2.1, I would get all the benefits of that as well too. Like that was also another reason why this was dope because I plug anything into this. Yeah, 2.1s. So granted, it's 1440, but even like it'll show me because it's the way the aspect ratio is. It's 3440 by 1440p. By 1440, 3440. That's the resolution. And it's a 20. Yeah, and it's 21 by 9. So it's widescreen. It's ultra wide, not super ultra wide. That's the 32 by 9. It's crazy. It's crazy. So that's what I've been gaming on. So I say all that to say, Call of Duty's been crazy.
There it is, folks.
Like I played the campaign on my old monitor, and then I almost wanted to go back and play the campaign again on this monitor just to kind of like experience it. But I've been playing multiplayer, and multiplayers, man, I see everything. I'm sorry. I'm
telling you. So Shin, some of the I know he kind of didn't really blow up the widescreen part of it, but the thing about widescreen, even if it's light curve, it's widescreen and curve are two different things. But the widescreen effect of it literally he sees more than me. It's just that like how can I put this in a way where it's like take a picture, just a normal picture, and then take that picture and then put a box to it, like and cut off the ends. That's what widescreen does. It gives you those ends. It's great. It's you miss so much. We don't realize how much we miss. That's why when you watch a movie that they specify it's widescreen and people don't like the black borders top and bottom, it's not that you're missing out anything. It's literally giving you more.
It's just giving you more perspective. It's more perspective essentially. And this was the last game I played before I got on to do the.
Yeah, look at this shit.
I honestly.
Was that hard point? Hard point.
Yeah. I got. Yeah, this was earlier today when I told you.
Love my hard point. Pause.
A hard point. I told you I was like, hold on, let me chop it quick.
Damn, look at your fucking latency, 13, motherfucker.
Oh no, that's fiber. That's fiber. I'm like, the server.
I know.
Look at my dad. Look at my dad.
3. What the fuck?
The server's in his house, and literally, I live next door.
He has the sledgehammer. He has that shit right behind him.
That shit is literally. I'm telling you, man. These servers are crazy. East Coast, man, and then I feel bad for anybody that joins, like when Killficast joins on the West Coast. He be at like 60 or 70 or shit like that. I'm like, psh, Man,
That's
like
nutty though,
13.
bro. 3 and the fucking 13.
13. And it's like, yeah, you
You
wonder why
must
I got
have
a
people in the lobby like envious and shit. Like, what the fuck's that?
Yeah, you wonder why I got fucking
No, they must
102
be
on this.
hacking. Ain't no way.
Yeah, no, yeah. I'm
Everything's a
hacking.
hack nowadays.
Look at my
Yeah, everything.
Look at my aspect ratio. Yeah, I'm fucking hacking. I see you, bitch. I see you. Like, I'm just like, imagine like looking dead center, like where my mouse is right now, like dead center.
See,
I could see somebody
Yeah.
here. I could
Mhm.
see somebody over by the fuel. I fucking
I'm gonna tell you
see
right now,
all,
that
man.
view you got, that view right here. I'll tell you right now, on my monitor, I don't see I see the front of the gun. I don't see the like the arms and all that. That's not unless I look over.
This was last night. This is I should have had 100 in this game. I fucked up. This is our boy Cucky. He had fucking 121, and I had 92. No hill time. We don't play objective, but look at that.
You know
look
what?
At that
I
team.
was looking
look
at
that team.
because
Bro,
had said
we left
what was
them
your
on
highest
4.
What was your highest streak again? Because that's what I was looking.
It was 17. I had 92 kills, and I think it was from this game. It was fucking 17.
You said 17?
17. I should
Right,
have.
I'm not even gonna mention mine. Okay, we're good. All right, I'm not even gonna mention mine.
Oh, you checked? You checked?
I'm like 8. I'm not even 8, 7. I think it's 8.
Yeah,
my highest kill in the game is 41.
Yo, we're like, I'm 100-point clubbing people. Like, what's up? 2 minutes, and then
it's you and my son. Listen, you guys fucking go nuts.
I'll play OBJ. I'll play objectives. I'll get kills. I'll play objectives.
no, I'm that guy. Hey, bro, I got 8,000 kills.
Yeah.
2 seconds cap.
Keep the name.
I don't give a fuck. I got 8,000 kills.
Level 12. I don't even got trophies yet. I'm still soaking time. What's up? No trophies. I'm still in the fucking hard. I'm still in the fucking hard point. I didn't even lock it. Oh,
I gotta lock that shit.
All right, let's actually talk about Call of Duty. All right,
yeah, let's talk about Call of Duty. Start the campaign.
Modern Warfare 3 campaign.
And
no, don't do that.
Action.
No, we're not gonna do that. All right, go ahead. You first.
No, I said in action.
No. Go ahead. Yes. You first, please. Campaign.
That's how I'm gonna chapter it. In action. All right, that's where I chapter that. Okay, so came out last week, early access for those who own the pre-order.
Yes.
We got early access to the campaign. I would start off with the negatives of it, and I'm air quoting here. As far as the length of the campaign, I believe it's the shortest one out of the ones I've ever played. I believe it's the shortest one, but I wouldn't say short in terms of like an unusual amount shortest. Like if one was 6, this was 2 hours. Not like that. It's still lengthy if you are a completionist. If you just mainline the story and just putting it on recruit difficulty, which is the basic like low difficulty where like nothing really kills you, and run through it, obviously it's going to be a short ass campaign because you're not even trying to challenge yourself. So I get that. So it was short in that sense. The campaign to me, I don't know how the fuck they got away with a level. Are we spoiling? Do we care for this game?
I mean, I don't. All right, so I guess we'll put the timestamp here, guys. If you don't want to know anything about the Modern Warfare 3 story campaign right now, this is your hard cut. Okay, right now, like we're talking about it. We're literally what's my time? 47 minutes into this. So literally right here, we're talking about it. So if you're at this point, you don't want to hear campaign spoilers. We'll see you in like 15 minutes.
I think, but shit and Timber were in my stream when I was doing the thing, so they saw it.
I'm just saying.
Anybody else
is just here's your checkout. You know what I mean?
This is it. All right, so
yeah.
I don't know how the fuck they got away with putting that mission. And you know what mission I'm talking about? The airplane fucking mission.
What AC? Which one?
Where like they strapped a bomb on you?
Nah. All right. That was such a bait and switch. I got it. This is it. But like the beginning of it. Sorry. Yeah. Hold on.
I was at awe at how they did it. Like I was like, oh shit, I'm the fucking terrorist. Like, but the way they did it was like, this is wow. Like they took that whole no Russian mission and said, fuck that.
Yeah, but then we still got no Russian, which was
and
also
we still got that
kind of, but not really. Like this was, this was such a head fake, right? Like with this one, like they were like, because they're basically trying to, essentially, what's Farah, right?
Farah, yeah, well, her friend. This is her friend.
Right, so this is somebody who fought with Farah, essentially, right?
She's in part 2.
Yes. So to free her. So essentially, she's on a flight, and then they basically, Makarov hijacks the flight, sets her up, make her look like a terrorist, and this is like a Russian flight as well too. I think this was going somewhere. in like Russia. This was like flying to like St. Petersburg, if I
It was
remember right.
St. It was like St.
Yeah.
Petersburg, the
So
capital.
they
I think that's the
basically
capital. Yeah.
exactly. So the way that they set the mission up is so she would, fall down. They do the whole news thing because perception, the whole thing that Makarov says in the beginning mission when he's like amping up everybody, all of his followers. He's like, "Hey, listen, perception is everything. We're gonna basically, the world will basically believe whatever we want it to believe, kind of thing." Which is kind of true. It's like they got very meta with that and stuff. So, I can't really, fault them for it or whatever. It just, that's just where they went with the story. It's cool, I guess. And that's kind of like what they were trying to perceive here. This is definitely later on in the mission, but this whole thing, was like the head fake. You didn't play it. I thought it would have been cool if it was like you going. I mean, the first mission, I guess, since we're jumping along, first mission was a complete mind fuck because I was like, I didn't know we were playing as Makarov's fucking squad. Like that was cool.
The Russian squad.
The Russian squad when you just go
they were
in.
speaking English.
Yeah,
like,
man.
They were speaking English. They were talking like we're used to. Okay, when you play Call of Duty campaign, we're used to the language. We're used to the way they were talking. So it's like, oh, it's one of those missions that we're rescuing somebody or whatever.
Yes.
And we hit up the prison. By the way, the fucking Gulag, which is from Verdansk, that's basically what you played in this game off and on, Verdansk.
Yes.
Opens up with that mission, and then when you get to, by the way, that the repelling and the darkness and shooting, that badass.
Yeah.
But then you get to the cell, and then you realize it's Makarov you're freeing. And I'm like, wait, why am I freeing Makarov?
Yeah.
And the guy you're playing as is Russian. This is all a head fake. I'm like, oh shit.
And I thought it was going to be like the thing where, remember how in the original Modern Warfare 2, you were playing as like a secret, like you were playing as like where Makarov's in the elevator, and they do the elevator, then he goes, hey, remember, no Russian, and you're playing as like essentially the double agent. And so, but there is no double agent. You're essentially just Makarov's like people. You're his
people. Yeah, you're part of his his soldiers.
Yeah, you're soldiers. You're part of that PMC essentially.
Koenig.
Yes, Koenig, exactly. Which I kept going to. Every time I heard that shit, I kept thinking of what is it?
Wait.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Kona
2012 or whatever.
Yes,
bro. I'm telling you, that was.
I can't believe we're that fucking in sync, bro. I thought the same exact shit.
My brain. I was like, wait, what the fuck is happening right now? What am I experiencing? Did they just like? Like I thought I was being. I was expecting the
logo and shit, like the corner logo. Like I gotta see the logo because this is exactly what.
I thought I was being brainwashed. I thought this is what happens. Like literally, like I thought they were trying to like Manchurian candidate me.
Oh yeah.
It's like what the fuck's going on? So, anyways, you go in and you
starts off that way. Yeah.
It starts off that way, and then you go in and you get in these flow, and then so you get that linear mission, and then the first mission that you get as the Task Force 141. Is their new campaign in the plane? You get that open world.
Yeah, like I'm saying, the intro starts you off with Price in the Plane.
Yeah, Price in the Plane with 141. They're about to drop somewhere. Literally, it looked like a fucking Warzone intro. And that's another thing we'll talk about too. It looked like the Warzone intro when you're about to hot drop out in Warzone.
That's pretty much what it was. Yeah,
it pretty much. They were about to drop with their they had their loadout package, their box that they were about to throw out.
The box, yeah.
and then he gets the call, and she's like, "Yo, what's her name, Laswell or something like that."
Laszlo, yeah.
Laszlo.
What's the name broke out?
Yeah, she was like, "Yo, Makarov's out," and then he's like, "Yo, fuck."
Which, by the way, that's from part 2. You remember when? Was it part 2 or part 1?
Yeah.
No, part 2.
2.
Was it 1 or 2? Where it ends and they had the cafeteria. No, part 2.
Yeah.
And she's like, Makarov broke out, and he's like, "What? This is that. They showed us the breakout."
Yeah, exactly. So
because I was a little confused. I was like, "Is it the past or the present? What the fuck am I playing?"
Right, exactly. So
I was a little confused in the beginning.
And yes, and to answer Shinrock's question, so the campaign has essentially what they call these open. I don't even know what open fluid mission. What do they coin them as? Do we know what they coined them as?
I forgot the name. There's a certain phrase they call it, open mission or something like that.
This open mission. Essentially, it's just, and really, to be frank, it's literally just like DMZ. Like
I'd say Spec Ops.
Think like Spec Ops. Think like a Spec Ops DMZ kind of mission where you load in. There's ground loot, like there's boxes to loot for weapons and stuff like that. After you beat through the campaign the first time, when you go back to play the missions again, you could literally edit your loadout for the missions. You could literally pre-edit how your loadout is. And then you could attack the mission however you want. You could be silent. You could try to be silent so you don't alert everybody, because essentially it's like you're like fucking Solid Snake. Or Big Boss, and
That's reminding me of Ground Zero.
Yeah. You're literally trying to infiltrate a base or do a secret mission, and you don't want to draw attention to yourself. They all kind of played a similar way if you played it that way, or you could just decide to go in and fucking blow everything up,
Just
pick
blow
up
everything
kill
up.
streaks and do all that. And I did it both ways. So yeah, so then you land down. Actually, was that the first one, the nuclear power plant thing or whatever with the
No. That's either fourth or because that's before you.
Oh no, the first mission. I apologize.
Before the
Farrah
Laszlo
on the ship.
mission, where
Yeah,
she's
Farrah on the
you know,
shipyard.
conceal the weapon, blah blah. Yeah,
That's what it was. Farrah on the shipyard. So yeah, so I
Yes.
apologize. So
Yeah.
so I'm sorry for everybody listening. Farrah on the shipyard.
because her
Basically,
girl gets shot.
yeah, she's going to pick up weapons. Hey, by the way, the fucking guys that you hate, Shadow Company from Modern Warfare 2, guess what? They're, doing the good old American thing and providing weapons to
My peoples.
yeah, they're providing weapons to Farrah and her people so she can fight off. Like we're doing like the whole thing where we're supplying arms to people
Enemy of
so
our
they can-
enemy
yeah,
is my
exactly. We're doing that whole thing. We're doing arms deals and stuff, So Shadow Company is trying to give her missiles. Next thing you know, at Markarov's PMC group hijacks the fucking shipment. So then you got to go in as Farrah and you got to basically do this open mission where you're trying to tag where the missiles are going, and then and basically find out like some stuff off the ship and everything like that, where the missiles, whatever. So you're going around doing it. You could be sneaky or you could be things. So that's cool. You do that, and then she kind of radios into Price, and then it jumps through. There's 14 missions. 7 of them, what was it? Yeah, I forgot how
half
I did
of
this.
them.
Half of them
half
were
of them.
linear, and the other pretty much half of them were, I think it was like 8 to 6, I wanted to say. Like 8 linear missions and 6 of those open combat missions, essentially.
Yep.
The open combat missions were cool, but they weren't really anything to like write home about. They were cool.
Nope.
And the linear missions were also like cool, but it wasn't
nothing to write about. Yeah.
Nothing to really write home about. And that's me. Like, I don't want to be like, it literally just felt like, and this is what we were saying before, like how much of a campaign is this going to be? And I kind of jumped the gun with that. Like it felt like some decent story DLC. It didn't feel
Oh
like
man, you know I know about that shit the first time.
Did you really?
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't realize that shit was coming at me.
That's
pretty funny. No, I knew it was coming at me. I thought it was a cutscene.
Yeah, man.
And I'm sitting there like, yeah, it's gonna pop. What?
Yeah, no. So
ran me over.
Yeah, so my overall feeling about the campaign, and we're showing here too, this was like their quote unquote no Russia mission, which was cool. So this was Verdansk. Essentially, this is one of the linear missions where, like, Price is having a flashback.
This is the event that happened when they blew up Verdansk.
Yes.
This is how it happened.
Well, before when they actually attacked Verdansk, it was like empty.
The lead up to it. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So this was like was it 2019, I guess you would say, like pre-MWIII, right? So Markarov was involved in the terrorist attack and, like killing all these innocent civilians in Verdansk and whatever. So this is essentially a flashback to that. You're capturing Markarov and you're basically sending him to jail instead of killing him. And that's essentially what
the game pretty much foreshadows the future events in this game. Yeah. Like, it just foreshadows so much because Price is always second guessing, keeping this guy alive. Should I have killed him? Should I have not? Blah blah. Yeah. But then, that obviously catches up to him at the end.
Yes.
Which I already knew. I mean, if you've played the original Modern Warfare, you knew it was coming. That was coming.
Absolutely. So then it gets through, and I guess we don't. I mean, are we going full spoiler and everything and stuff like that?
I mean, we'll touch on what we got to touch on, but I just like. Okay, so 1 and 2. What 1 and 2 did, 3 didn't. And what I mean by that is 1 and 2, the cinematics of it obviously was linear, both those games. And this one tried to experiment something else. But the story building in 1 and 2, the world building was there.
Yes.
Everything sucked you in, and it was like, wow, the fucking space looks amazing. The shadowing and the way everything is. What 3 did was more of a character push. It was like, all right, you already know these people. Now we're gonna push these characters to the limit. The world's there. You've played this world before. It's Verdansk. You've been there in a storybook setting, obviously, but it's there and it's beautiful. And we're still gonna give you your awe moment with the plane and terrorist attack and the gas with the missiles hitting. That's all gonna be there.
Yeah.
But I just to wrap it up from my take, and then you do yours, and we can just go on.
Yep.
Modern Warfare 3's campaign. It felt like a DLC.
Yeah.
It felt like a DLC. It was, I mean, let's be honest. This game was announced, part 2 was announced as a 2-year cycle.
Yes.
originally, and then it became where it's like, no, we're gonna have a whole full on rumors being part 3 with a full on premium tag to it.
Yeah.
And then obviously after it launched, there was a story that came out that said that it took them 16 months, which was debunked. 16 months to make the game. And I gotta tell you this: if it took them 16 months to make this fucking game, just imagine 3 years. Beautiful. I mean in a good way. Like,
if anything, I cannot wait for Treyarch. Like I hate to just be that
oh,
person again.
Oh yeah.
And not to say that Sledgehammer did a bad, because I won't. This is actually, I don't want to knock Sledgehammer, because I do feel that for what.
No, we knocked them already with Vanguard. Remember that we went in on Vanguard with them.
They did, for me, this is definitely Sledgehammer's like bounce back 1,000%, because listen,
1,000%.
Sledgehammer still gave us Advanced Warfare. I don't care what anybody fucking says. Like
there's a lot of collecting.
They're a good studio.
There's a lot of collecting.
Yeah, there's a good studio. Is there a lot of collecting? You collecting as far as like weapons, I guess, and things like, I don't know.
It's not collecting in the traditional way of you got to look into a corner and pick up
and
like a
intel or
dog
things
tag
like
or some
that.
shit.
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah, that. No, this is more like it makes sense. You're picking up weaponry, tactical vest, stuff like ordnance, which is your kill streaks.
In those open missions. Yeah,
in those open missions, yes, you're doing that. But that's your quote unquote collectibles for this game.
Yes.
Which didn't make it seem like I was doing something weird, because at times there was a chopper in the sky. I needed an RPG, so I go out and get that.
Yeah.
Find it, get it, shoot it down, type of stuff. So they did good with that.
Yep.
But going back to it's essentially, this was DLC. I mean, it is what it is. But Sledgehammer, as much as we gave them shit for Vanguard, they 1,000%, like you said, came back with this and hit us.
Yeah, it was solid.
I mean, here you go.
It was solid. It's just like it didn't have the same, like, I guess, cinematic feel that the first two did. Like it feels disconnected in that, like, even though the story is the conclusion kind of to that, it didn't feel like. But also too, with the amount of time that they had to kind of put this together, I understand why the game plays the way it is and what assets they use. Like, I shit you not, the assets for those open world missions were literally giant DMZ spec
ops put together.
That's what it was. Put together. So it's like DMZ or even Warzone, dare I say, because essentially it's, like you said, you're picking up vests, you're getting plates, you're doing.
I mean, that's the thing. They have enough assets to get away with if they work the 60 months. They have enough assets to get away with that.
Yeah.
They do this shit with their eyes closed. We want to assume that it's what, year number 20 of this franchise.
Yes.
So it's like we've done this. We know what we're doing. We can put something together.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. If this was solid in 16 months, just imagine if they would have had to.
If they had the full cycle.
I almost feel sorry for Sledgehammer, because like, this is the second time they've gotten stuck with a short cycle. It's almost like Activision's like, you're the studio that's going to bail us out of whatever's happening. It's like, it almost feels that way, and they get the shit for it.
Yep.
Like the shit in the stick.
And
solid campaign though.
Yeah.
And we forget they made the original Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah.
That's their game. Yeah.
So it's cool. So it is essentially a full circle moment for them too, which is good. But I think I've been on this podcast many times over the 93 episodes that we're in now, and multiple times we've covered multiple Call of Duties and stuff like that, if you really think about it. And I've said on numerous occasions, I mean, even we had a podcast where there was literally a Call of Duty that we didn't fucking touch. You know what I mean? And that's being the big Call of Duty fans that we are, but still knowing, like, this isn't for us at this point. Like, we need to go back to just keeping it modern and doing certain things and stuff. So it's like, at the end of the day, Sledgehammer, for me personally, I don't buy Call of Duty games for campaign. I think it's nice because of what they had.
That's the funny part, isn't it? Like,
I don't.
Over the years, it was like, well, I don't buy the game for campaign. All of a sudden, the campaign is what it is, and everybody's like, oh, but the campaign, I'm not getting the game because the campaign sucks.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
But also too, it's like, if you really got like gun to my head, like, Treyarch has had the better storyline as far as like if we talk about like the Black Ops series and stuff. Like, I definitely care more about like Black Ops as a story narrative than I do
as a story narrative,
because we also spawned like zombies from that as well too. Even though the way that they implement zombies in this is really cool as well. But it's like, there's, from a story narrative perspective, but that's also when you give, like you said, a studio the time to build out a world and have their ideas fully fleshed out and stuff, you get the type of writing and stuff that you get from there. Also, I really like Shepard in this series, like General Shepard, because he's one of my favorite actors, like, ever.
I love him as an actor, but I gotta say, I fucking enjoyed the ending.
No, for sure. It was great. He played it really well. Like, you never really see him play like a bad guy per se. He's never, like, I mean, listen, this is the guy from Black Hawk Down. This guy literally, he was
Yes.
at Black Hawk Down is one of the people in there. I mean, this guy, he was in 24. I mean, he's been in, I forget the actor's name. He's a really good he was in the original Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah,
His
yeah.
voice, he was in the original Modern Warfare. He was originally
He was
Overwatch.
Shepard. He was
No,
Shepard in.
well, I don't
Wasn't
know
he
if he was
Shepard?
Shepard. I think he was just Overwatch.
No, he was Shepard. He shot Ghost.
I thought he was. No, he was not. No, that wasn't his voice. No, that wasn't him.
Oh, not his voice.
No,
okay,
no,
okay.
that
wasn't him. No, you're right.
That
You're
wasn't
right.
him. But he was he was Overwatch. He was the
Yes.
the Overwatch character. Like when you were in the missions and stuff like that. When you talk Overwatch, that was that was.
But now you get a face. Yeah.
Now you get
get his face.
Yeah. So and look, fucking the stadium blowing up in Verdansk.
There's the fucking
crazy.
event right there.
Yeah. Man. And then the
whole it's a massive okay. I like it. I like the campaign.
It was the acting for what it was too. Markarov was cool. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but like
no, you're good.
I mean, like but to go off of that as well too. The acting was cool. And Valeria wasn't back in here. That kind of upsets me because I like Valeria. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed she wasn't in it.
She wasn't in it. You know what I mean? Maybe they continue with Warzone. Maybe we get more story narrative beats like they were doing before and stuff like that, which would be cool. And they could continue the story in that direction and stuff like that. But yeah, the acting was cool, obviously. Soap, the mocap and stuff like that. Like, it looked great. It played great. Like, I can't complain about that. It's just for my taste, from a Call of Duty campaign and stuff like that, it was definitely on the shorter side. It was enjoyable, but it wasn't something that I really could see myself going back and be like, wow.
Listen, I went in skeptical because even I was asking him, like, it's weird. They haven't really been talking about the campaign like that. They usually show off, and they did. They showed off a level, but they just, like, not really, like deep dove into it. I'm like, that's weird, but I went to a skeptical myself. But the missions that we were allowed to play, that we did play on this game, I enjoyed it. It was pretty cool. It went back in time and showed us Makarov and went into the Verdansk being blown up, stadium being blown up, Verdansk. It did the gas thing where you're running out of the building because gas.
Yes.
Like it did all that, man. Like and I gotta say, Gaz this time around is one of my favorite characters. Like this time around, he was the more level-headed one in this whole story. It was cool. I know in the stream when I was streaming it, I don't know if you had this issue, but when you had defused the bomb in the train towards the end, where Soap does get shot, that bomb blew up on me like 10 times.
That's funny.
I don't know if these guys were in the stream when it was happening to me, but it just kept fucking blowing up because he kept saying, "Look for the thing with the name on the bottom of it." I didn't realize you can look all the way to the fucking
all the way to the right.
Yeah, so it just kept blowing up. I was so pissed off. Like, what the fuck?
That's really funny.
Yeah, so I died. Like I was stuck there for like good 10 fucking minutes. Like, to the right. There it is. Got it. So I figured that out after I died like 10 fucking times. But the story was I don't buy Call of Duty for the campaign. I enjoy the campaign.
Yes.
And just like you, I much rather enjoy a Treyarch campaign because their shit is just top notch. And it's something that I'm always because they always blur the line with their story.
Yes.
You know, with reality and virtual and all that stuff. So I like that. I love that. So that storytelling speaks more volumes to me.
Yeah.
And I'm more interested in the Treyarch side of things. But as far as campaigns, I don't buy Call of Duty for campaign. I don't think anybody does. If you buy in Call of Duty for campaign and that's what you buy it for, I think you're doing yourself a disservice.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna get your money's worth if all you're gonna pay for it. Because even in the past campaigns, all you're getting is a 6-hour campaign, maybe less, depending on your play style. You're not getting much more. But yeah, man, that's the campaign. I liked it. It's cool. Would I recommend the game? You know, would I recommend anybody trying to get into Call of Duty? Hey, man, should I get it for the campaign? Absolutely not. Don't do that. Don't do it to yourself. I won't even put my name to it like that because if you're not gonna play the multiplayer, you're gonna finish the campaign. You may like it, but then what? That's not the meat and potatoes of the game. It's really not. It's zombies. It's multiplayer. It's that the war or ground war, which by the way I haven't tried that yet. Not ground war mode. And I enjoyed that on World War II. But moving on, unless you got something else to finish off with the campaign.
No, that's it. I literally on the stream right now, I have the multiplayer going so we could kind of really dig deep into what we want to talk
literally,
about.
that conversation was longer than the campaign. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So
don't do that. No.
I had to. All right, we're going to move on
Yeah,
to the
no, we're
multiplayer. The
moving on to the multiplayer. I do. So
actual meat and
if you
potatoes.
guys are
Yeah.
watching right now, for anybody that's listening, I have MW3, excuse me, MW3 or MW2. Listen, I could be that person too and fucking be like, I mean, because
2.5, bro.
if yeah,
2.7.
or 2 HD remix. Can we do
There
one
you
of
go.
the HD
Yeah, yeah,
remember that
yeah.
HD remix or whatever?
Let's not
Maybe.
forget. Let's not forget that for years we've been getting rumors that Modern Warfare 3 is they were going to remaster the maps and bring it out, and all we got was the did we get a MW2? No, it was MW2. Sorry, it was an MW2 remake that was supposed to be happening, but all we got was the campaign remastered.
Yeah.
We didn't get the actual multiplayer portion of it. So for years, there's been rumors about a remastered edition coming out. And I believe this is it. I mean, they literally took this and said, you know what? Let's just go full blown. Everybody's been asking for the old maps, the classics, the OGs. Let's put that together. Let's make them. What else? What else they want? Movement. Let's put that shit back in there.
Yeah.
You know, all that they've been asking for. We're just gonna do that. Rather than here's what I'll say before we open up. In any other battle royale game, and I mentioned battle royale because of this, Apex. Whether it be Apex, whether it be Rainbow, well, it's not Battle Royale, but Rainbow Six, I said Apex, Fortnite, they will do something where after so long, they reboot the game. They'll through via an update, the game gets rebooted. You get introduced to new mechanics such as movement, such as weaponry, all that stuff gets introduced, and it's still the $10 battle pass that you be paying. Nothing extra, just that. I'm up the camp where if this game was not an annualized game, that would have been what we got. Like it would have been just a straight up update. If you didn't purchase part 2, you would have to be purchasing part 3. If you already have part 2, this is your update. Like CS:GO or now CS2, where it was literally just we're gonna update it. You don't have to pay nothing extra.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be updated to the newer stuff. I think if this franchise was not annualized, it would have been that.
I think that's what, to your point, I think that's what they wanted to do, and they realized like, are people going to be pissed, or are people going to be like, because other games have done that and like have just been the same game, like Counter-Strike Go, for example, when it came out, versus now it just got a newer version of itself, CS2. But it's like, I mean, there's a lot of people in that community that are just like, yeah, everything looks better, but I kind of
Is this my video? Because I got purple too. Like you sure shit like I got, like literally.
No,
yeah,
I mean,
purple.
all right. Well, you know, we're like two peas in a fucking pod. Lord, what, we can't have same camos? I can't. I mean, I know you got like triple.
Get
the
off
games.
my purple.
I
Get
know
off
you
my
got like
grape.
triple the games fucking played that I got, but I'm just, I'm just showing some things. I mean, honestly, I'm just in like custom, just showing like different guns and stuff. I mean, so it's like, where do we want to start? So, beta versus the game, like game feel. I mean, listen, game feels good.
Did you feel any changes automatic or like right off the rip?
Like instantly?
From
No.
beta to...
well, here's the thing. I'm experiencing this game on a fucking 34-inch ultra wide OLED. Like,
here we go. Here we go again, guys. He said it.
Yeah, I said the thing. Thank you.
He said
Listen,
the thing.
The Samsung check is coming in the mail. Okay,
It really is. It really is.
The check really is coming.
Maybe
in the mail.
hashtag Samsung in the title.
You might have to clip this and like make me fucking like TikTok famous or something.
Just fucking
dude.
clip it and just put the Samsung music in the background.
Seriously,
like,
just,
that whole whatever the ringtone is for them or the tune.
Yeah, just clip it.
Samsung.
Clip it and ship it at this point. But dude, like, I mean, yeah, I'm already in the weapon. I mean, listen, I don't even know where do you want to start? Like game modes, hardcore.
I mean,
hardcore. We play hardcore. That's another thing. Hey, for all you,
we play hardcore.
We play hardcore, guys. Like I've been playing hardcore since fucking COD 4. Like everybody needs to like, if you playing core is your shit, that's cool. That's what Warzone's for. But literally, that's what Warzone and that's what the fucking the ranked gameplay is. You want to play core. Everything else.
I don't touch. I rarely touch core unless it was like last year's version where they only launched with core in the beginning, and later on we got tier 1 and then hardcore. Like, that we forced to play into core, then I have no other choice to play core. But we play fucking hardcore. There's just no way I'm dumping a whole ammo on somebody.
No shot.
Corner.
No shot.
And I'm sitting here going, what the fuck just happened? Like, I can't stop bragging about
it. There's no fucking shot.
No, ain't no way. So for us, it's hardcore. Like, and I'm a camo grinder. Like, that's my new prestige system. Yeah. I do that. So there's no way I'm gonna be headshotting on a core lobby. Ain't no way. Nope.
So this is. I just got on game. I just got my stats on here now. 14 hours played. Not a lot. Rookie numbers. Fucking 17 kill streak. 102 highest kill game on hardcore. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, I could probably, and you know what? And if I played core, I'd probably that one game on fucking Rust, I probably would have had 130 kills. Like, you know what I mean? It just because you just survive longer. That's another thing because you're alive
Can I
longer.
can I give you a minority take?
I'm listening.
It's a hot take for me. I believe so. I fucking hate Rust.
Uh,
I hate Rust.
more
I
than
fucking
more than
hate.
shipment.
No. Shipment's the worst.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So there is that's what as long as you realize.
Well,
that
if that's the
there
bench,
are-
if that's
Right.
the mark, if that's the
Right.
line, the Mendoza
Right.
line,
Yeah.
I say shipment is the worst.
Okay.
But in the 16 shipped maps that we have with this game, I will back out every single fucking time when Rust pops
On
up.
Rust?
I fucking hate Rust. Like, it was cool when it was back in the days because it was a
Yeah.
different map. But the moment you introduce movement to this fucking map, I fucking hate it.
Shit.
I can't do shit on that map. I spawn and die, spawn, and I'm like, this is not it.
Yo,
I don't want this map.
you just gotta get good. You know what I mean, man? You just gotta...
I hear you. And I'm not. I'm fucking gonna
All right,
press
same.
B and back the fuck out.
No, so
Or start then B.
so the
Back
Vault
fuck
Edition came with the Price and Ghost,
Yes,
plus
yes.
Makarov, and
Skins are cool too, man. I like it.
and
I
Warden.
like that whole aura they got, that whole glow with the
Yeah, the
diamonds in
reactor
it.
skins,
I don't know if
I
it's
think it's
diamond,
dope.
but yeah.
Yeah, no, it's reactive. Essentially, they kind of look diamond, and then they had the weapons that came with it as well too. 34 weapons. Okay, by the start, and let me ask you something. Do you think that every gun should have been made available from the start of this game?
What do you mean? As far as the
having
newer
your
guns?
No, as far as the older guns. Do you feel that I should be
Oh.
able to, once I get to level 4, because that's, remember, you have to unlock create a class, right? So
I absolutely think I should have all my guns back. Like, why do I have to fucking do challenges to get them guns back when I did all that shit?
So let me ask you though. When the game, so this is supposed to be the new game, right? And you got 34 new weapons to use, right? So are you just like, is it because you just want to get to 55 to unlock kind of things, or it's not even the same now because you got to get to 25 and then you have to do challenges to unlock certain things? Like that you could just use your MW2 guns in MW3 and be fully kitted and not be on the same, like, you know what I mean? Because what if
I think that's the
balance
balance they kind of went with, was like, you know, we don't want to give them their full arsenal because then what's the point of getting to level 4 or getting to level 25?
But they did though.
I get that.
No, but they did though, because once you get to level 4, you have every MW2 gun to use. Period.
Yeah, you have all. Yeah. And I mean,
So-
I'm gonna argue that I should because
Okay.
I worked hard to get those camos and it's my guns and I did what I put my work in. But I can also absolutely see the other side of it. I can. It's like, oh shit, wow! I didn't play MW2. This is my first game back since Black Ops, whatever.
Yeah.
And I don't have those guns. Now you're fucking me because I don't have those guns. I get that side.
I'm getting whacked around by a fucking M13. Like what's
Right.
going on? Like you're running around with a fucking fully kitted out.
What gun is that? What the fuck? I get it.
Out Hemlock, a fucking.
I get it. But you can go unlock it. Go ahead and unlock it. I mean, that's what you want to play with. Go ahead and unlock it.
Well, no, but wait. You can still unlock MW2. So I don't know this now. Can you still get MW2
if you've
weapons?
never played MW2 ever?
Right.
And this is your first game back into Call of Duty. You didn't play 2, playing 3 now.
Okay.
You absolutely can unlock those weapons.
All right. Well, that's cool. But the fact that everybody else
whatever
that
that
played
shit is called now, the
MW2, then
weaponry
you got then you're able to just be like, yo, I got this shit.
Yeah.
All right.
It's just gonna, gatekeep you if you don't play 2. It's gonna gatekeep you because us too, because
like, yo,
we have to
imagine spawning into hardcore with like this.
Like, no, it's fucked up. I get it. I'm
a dude. Like,
I'm that guy that's gonna tell you guys fucked
bro,
up. You should have picked it up.
I'll just make the fucking the Warzone class and just be a dick. Like, imagine you just make the Warzone class and you just even with the new site or whatever, and you don't do the aim point, but
they did take away the gunsmithing. That's gone. That's completely gone. And they also updated it for part 2. There's no more gunsmithing.
Yeah, I think that's a good thing. I think because I noticed the way the gun feels and stuff. I think the guns feel and handle great, and that's just me. That could just be me. I think they feel and handle fucking amazing.
It was a good experiment, right?
Yeah,
it was good at first. Like, oh shit, we could tune this and tune that. That's awesome. But then you start realizing it's an arcade game. Why are we trying to make it a milsim? We're going too far into that space. Like, it's cool. It was cool when you introduced it and it was something you tried. Kudos to you. Here's a hand clap. But we ain't doing that no more. Like let's just go with attachments that we know Call of Duty is about. Like yes, if the gun has kick, let's put fucking grip on it and let's see what the grip does. Oh, this grip gives me less kick. All right, let me put that on. Oh, but I'm gonna do that at the risk of ADS being slower. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's what Call of Duty is about. It was cool with the whole slider this, slider that, and they gave a lot of content creators, including myself, like videos to make where it's like, hey, you want to be in the meta? This is it. You want to use this in Warzone? Blah blah. I get that. But it's just it really didn't fit in the Call of Duty space, especially if you, I don't know, it just didn't fit. So I'm happy that they went ahead and did it where they took that away, and it's now solely on the attachments you want to run with that you want to play with. Because it doesn't even have a what was that called, the Pick 10 system? That's way gone. You can put fucking I think 6 attachments now on your guns, and get away with it.
Yeah.
And then they like I said, they updated part 2 as well, so there's no more of that. So that way, if you are playing 2. If you go back and forth, which some people do that, they go from 2 to 3.
Negative.
Right? No, that's 400 gigs on my drive. I don't need,
and I don't need to be in that. Like, yo, I'm moving. I'm moving now. I'm not going back and not moving anymore. Like, what we doing? Like,
look at my son. My son said, "Yeah, he was yelling earlier. I was getting beamed cross map with the TAC 56 too. It's like, yeah, you're that guy. You should have played more, Junior. You should have played more.
That's funny.
Yeah, no, but it's I don't mind it because I worked hard for it, but I see whoever.
Yeah, no. So that's one little thing. It's kind of like one of those food for thought kind of thing. I think we'll see. Yeah. I think the fact that you're able to unlock, like, because then when you do the math, right? Then I think they said 114 guns total, or is it one? Is that the total number?
I think it was like one. I thought it was 174 or 190 something. It was something big like that. It was a big number.
It's over 100 guns or whatever like that.
And like 1,700 camos you can unlock.
Right. And the fact that you could still go in to older guns, like you see that there. I didn't fully get all of my skins. I think the fact that I still have to click all of this.
I would ask you this, because I grinded all my camos on 2. Is it continue the progress?
What's that?
Like now? when you pick a MW2 gun that you've been playing with on the second part.
So
is it still there? Like, or did it reboot it?
No, it's still there, and then you could still get Orion.
Okay,
So I think this is sick. The fact that you could literally still.
I would have thought they would have reset it your progress. Like whatever's not completed would have reset.
Weapon masteries, that shit transferred over. Like, this is actually So that's another thing too. If you are that skin grindy person and you want to be a completionist. Yo, I don't see, because I wasn't that person.
That's me. I'm that guy.
I wasn't that person that unlocked every single gun and I was still fucking working on it. And the fact that I got the 34 new guns.
All right, Shen, thanks for dropping in, man. Have a good one.
Later, Shen. I got the 34 new guns, and then I got all of these other guns to go back and finish. Like, it's lit. I'm working. Like, right here, look.
Like, you got shit to do, yeah.
Weapon challenges, 336 completed. I'm chilling. But, hey, can I say something real quick? Whose fucking bright idea was this one? Yo, hold on. Wait. No, I gotta know.
That is the stupidest idea.
I gotta know.
Oh my god. They made this shit a weapon. I'm like, no.
Who fucking thought
a kill streak?
It's a kill streak, and they said,
put it back into War Machine kill streak.
You know what? Where was it? Where'd you fucking unlock it to? Wasn't it like one of these? Right here.
I mean, they left it high rank, but come on. I mean, not even high rank. It's like mid rank or whatever.
You fucking put this in a game. As a normal fucking, are you
a primary? Yep. Not a kill streak, not a score streak, not something that you get because you get rewarded because you got so many kills. No.
This is where
play the fucking game.
Right here.
Right there. That little shit right there.
Right fucking. Are you fucking kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
Are you kidding me?
Yep.
I remember I remember the first lobby that we got into, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then you just see the guy's name, and then it just poof, poof. You just hear it, poof, doof, doof, and it's hardcore.
I hopped into a game and someone was spamming it into my soul.
Yo, I'm like, what the fuck am I playing right now?
It's
it's not a kill streak. It's not a kill streak.
It's not. I honestly thought I got killed by it. I thought it was a kill streak. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't know they had the War Machine in this game.
Yeah.
And my soul's like, nah, it's literally a gun. You could fucking equip. I'm like, no way.
Imagine, like the fact that I could literally just be like, where is this shit? It's not melee. SMG shotguns. Oh, it's
No,
secondary.
it's
I'm sorry.
under.
I'm
I don't
party.
even know what that.
Yeah, right here.
Oh,
Like,
launchers. There you
yeah,
go.
right
Yeah.
here. Are you
Well, it's a secondary, but
It's a
it's to me
secondary,
it's a
but then
primary.
hold
Yeah.
on. But where's the vest? Isn't
Yeah.
there
Oh
a
yeah.
vest
Put
that
that
lets
demolition
you?
shit on. Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
it
Put the
demo?
demolition. Demo. Yeah. Boom. Put demo. Hey. Boom. Double or nothing, bro. Fuck that.
Is it demo? Which is the one?
Are you looking for what double stuff or
Yeah,
like
was it? Isn't that the
refillable?
one where you can do double shit? It's
Oh no,
overkill.
that's overkill. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you put overkill on and you can
Oh,
essentially.
you can't double melee. All right, at least they
No, no,
didn't do
no,
that.
no. Yeah,
Okay, that's fine. But like you could
that's why they
literally,
left it
this
on the
could
main
be,
on
but
the
this could
second
be
slot.
you. Like this could be you.
Rockets and rockets.
Bro.
Oh my god.
At least they don't let you fucking put like
I am a little
field upgrade.
annoyed though. I am a little annoyed because they pretty much have everything that we played on Call of Duty before in the vest, whether it be the
Yeah.
boots, the gloves, the gear. But they're missing one thing that I run with a lot, and it pisses me off
What's
because
that?
there's no way of fucking cold blooded. There's nothing,
Yeah.
no equivalent to cold blooded
Really at all? Period. Like not
at all, unless I'm stupid. I looked through the whole fucking thing, and there's nothing that says you are covered from choppers in the sky. The moment I hear chopper in the sky, I'm like, fuck me, I gotta be in the building.
Yeah, that's true. Although I'm not gonna lie, they're actually outside of like a chopper gunner, like the Overwatch choppers. Yeah, they fuck you up. But like if you're in a team with people and you just be like you tag that shit, and be like, yo, everybody shoot the chopper. Like you don't even need to have like armor piercing.
Cool,
you could
but
just...
I play random. I play solo a lot,
No,
so I'm
I
playing
know.
with random that don't give a shit about that.
Yeah.
It's like, and the one that does care that shoots at it is shooting with a fucking SMG at it.
Yeah,
like,
that's
bro,
true.
what are you doing?
That's true. That's true.
And that fucking chopper, not the chopper gunner, the what is that shit called? The fucking chopper, not the chopper gunner, the one before that. What the fuck's it called? Overwatch. The Hilo.
Yeah.
Bro, you step foot outside. That's just like, like, bro, where you going? I'm right here. I'm watching you. Like, you can't move. It's like it sucks because I'm trying to move around, and the only option I got is to fucking literally have a rocket launcher or an LMG that fucking can bring it down and have a whole team look up and do it. It's like I don't want to do that. It stops my flow.
Yo,
like I shouldn't have to stop and look at a chopper to shoot it down. And especially the way the spawns are in this game.
You know what? Yeah, well, that and then, and then also, you know what I think it is though too is that how many times that like kill streaks have almost like how many times last year do you remember calling in a fucking VTOL and that shit not doing anything?
Nothing at all.
And just like unless you got to kill off the drop, like the initial like bombardment, the VTOL would do nothing because it would just hover around because everybody was rocking.
And they last in the last one. They lasted shorter. It seems like they're a lot longer.
Yes,
like they last up there longer than they did in part 2.
Like they feel like kill streaks.
I'm like oh yeah, right. I appreciate that because the kill streaks has been like to me it's been like third fucking thoughts.
Yeah,
like I don't really think about kill streaks.
They definitely feel buffed for sure. Kill streaks definitely feel buffed. Here's another thing. So we kind of touched on it a little bit, but you get to level 25, right? And then they have this nice little feature here that says Armory unlocks. So challenge to unlock guns, equipment, perks, kill streaks.
I think that's cool.
And cosmetics. So
that's
here's,
a cool,
so, and essentially
cool
for
layer.
anybody that doesn't know, this is new. They've never done this before, ever. This is it's almost reminiscent, a little bit reminiscent, dare I say, of like old school Titanfall, where they made you work for fucking Prestige a little bit, but not really, because it's like little, like at least because you know what? Before,
you really want this perk, you really want this gun, you really want this gear,
right?
Yeah.
And that's what it is. So essentially, okay, here's your daily challenges. Once you get to level 25, you have your dailies. Now, before you would complete your dailies, and then you'd be like, oh, fuck it, I'm done. Now I gotta wait 24 hours or whatever, and then I do the bonus challenge, done, and then I gotta wait. Well, now your challenges that you complete, there's something more you get from it besides XP. Especially once you get to 55, if you don't have a battle pass and it doesn't fucking matter, right? You don't care about XP.
Right.
So now at least you get your armory unlocked. So now there's all, and then you can decide, hey, any completed challenge.
What do I want? Yeah.
What do I want to unlock? So they put weapons. They put a knife, like fucking Karambit, which is you already see what they're doing there.
I got that. That shit is sick.
You already know. You already know where they're going with the skins and stuff like that.
You already know. Yeah, you already know it.
You already fucking know. Okay. Like all the weapons, you get your aftermarket parts here. Okay, these are like the little like ghost gun kind of stuff, which you could build to unlock. You have perks. So guess what? Hey, you wanted, me? I went for Ghost. I went for
Oh, I
boots.
went straight
I went
for
for
Ghost
covert. I went,
and Daddy.
yeah, I went for covert boots and I went for Ghost.
Which,
Okay,
by the way, I did not know that's how. Because remember, in the beta, it was unlocked through levels, through
that's
ranks.
correct.
When I got the game and started playing, I'm like, wait, why is it? Was that a green shit on my fucking? Well, for me, it's green because I have the
Yeah,
color green. I'm like, what's that green? Why is it? What? The fuck?
yeah,
When do I unlock this shit? And
yeah,
I had to figure it out. Like, I gotta do what? I gotta wait to 25 and do what? Like, I was
exactly,
confused as fuck. I'm
exactly.
like, oh, okay, but then I figured it out. But
Yeah, man.
yeah,
So and then you
I
just
like the system. It's
yeah,
pretty
you
cool.
get to
Once you
queue it up and
understand
then
it,
you
it's pretty
unlock
cool.
it. So it's also something else that you have to work towards because it's 58
Yep.
unlocks. So now once you get to 55, you're not done yet because essentially you have to do your challenges to unlock your guns, guns,
Yep.
equipment, perks, and stuff like that. Cool. Then they're gonna have events come up. Battle Pass. They still had the old Battle
And they
Pass.
will
I just
refresh
finished
that.
mine.
They will add new stuff to the armory every single
Yep.
season. Or I think not season. I think they said every month they will be adding new stuff to the armory, whether it be
Which is
a
cool. The
weapon, whether it
weapons or
be
stuff. Yeah.
a variant, or what was that stuff called now? The aftermarket,
Yeah.
like whatever. Like they'll add stuff to it. And the coolest part, I was telling your brother because he was like, "So if I don't play the game from the beginning and these are weeklies, do I miss out on these things?" I'm like, "No." What they mentioned was with the weeklies, if there's anything that has to do with like the weaponry, like aftermarket parts, if you're not around for the weekly, you don't complete it. They're gonna have like a legacy section
That's
where they're
pretty
gonna
cool.
put these in that tab so that you
Yeah.
can always go back and try to do it yourself.
I mean, listen.
But you'll be
Classic.
missing out obviously on the XP. They
Yeah.
won't give you the XP. Yeah.
I mean, this right here too, classic Call of Duty. You already know this calling card. This is big. This was a big grind back in the day, and the fact that here,
Oh yeah.
like
Oh, yeah.
having
OG
this
grind.
too, having this screen here, and having this is also something else to go and work towards to get these mastery cards. This is sick. I like this. I really appreciate this.
Their
right
calling
here.
cards from launch is
Yeah,
they're fucking badass.
there's no shortage of shit for you to do before like Warzone because people would say like, "Oh, I'm just waiting for Warzone."
I'm waiting for
Update,
Warzone. Yeah.
whatever like that. Or but even zombies and stuff like I cannot wait to start. I mean, like I might even start messing around with zombies tonight after I eat
Well,
like a little bit.
if you get a group together and need somebody,
But not group.
please
I'm just saying, dude. We might just me and you
tag
just
me
might
the
have to
fuck.
jump in
Oh,
real
me and
quick
you,
just to like fuck
because I
around.
really want to fuck.
I'm
with
trying
it,
to play. I really want to play it just to mess around a little bit because you know what I mean. Like I'm down because those skins also look
I don't know.
crazy.
Did you see the fucking the operator you get for completing this shit?
Negative.
It's a fucking skeleton dude, like a zombie skeleton dude with a crown on his head. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's
but
crazy.
you got to finish the whole thing, and I believe there's like it's a 32-hour grind.
I saw it just
before
to
you
get to
hit
the
final
just to get to the boss, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
and then
but I mean,
zombies.
I'm down.
Yeah, so then you have story missions and stuff. I guess it's like spread out through story. Oh, is that what
And
it is? Squad up and complete missions together.
It's 3 chapters. There's 3 chapters to this. Yeah, there you go. The act 1, Act 2, Act 3. Yeah.
See, I didn't even
So
know all
it's a
this.
full on story. It's a whole thing.
Okay, right. And then so listen. So this is how much of a fucking like I just paid attention. I mean, I knew zombies was here and this is a thing. I haven't even looked at the screen yet. This is the first time I've been in this screen.
I only seen screenshots, but live like this is you. This is it right.
Yeah,
I'm looking at it right now.
This is very DMZ ish.
Mm-hmm.
This is DMZ.
Well, I will say this. I know I was saying the same thing, DMZ, but I was corrected with the zombies community, and that being party of one, my son, because he's a big zombie nut.
Yeah.
This is Junior. What was this more called in Black Ops? The last Black Ops, like in Cold War, they made it. What the fuck is it called? It starts with Outbreak. There you go.
Oh, okay.
This was Outbreak Plus.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
it's Outbreak Plus.
Okay.
I don't play zombies, so I don't know, but he had a team like, no, this is literally Outbreak.
Bet.
DMZ was created from the Outbreak mode.
Oh,
and that's why they were calling it a beta. They were testing the big,
well,
big
because
round.
of the whole survival, the whole
Yes, they were
extraction
testing that out
shooter
for this
idea. Okay. All right, well that checks
which is
out.
crazy. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's why it was called a beta. It's literally they were testing out what they can do with Outbreak Port 2.0.
Yeah, no, that's
And we got
definitely
it. Yeah.
something else I will be going into. But
Yeah,
man, overall,
it has own camos,
yeah,
zombies, like its own camo grind and all its own thing, and pretty cool. Even has achievement for the achievement hunters that if you want to go for that, it has that. But I've not really played zombies, but I'm interested in this. I mean, I played zombies, but not like uber, like I gotta be in the lore and be in some thread and talk about. I'm the multiplayer guy. I can talk to you all day about that shit.
Yeah.
But zombies not my thing. But I'm interested in this. Definitely interested in this.
And all these skins, like all the different skin camos and stuff like that when you unlock the Interstellar. Like, telling you, man, there's a lot of grinding. So we will be talking more about this throughout, you know, look, this is
Oh
all
yeah,
from
throw out our
right
pods.
throughout
Yeah,
our pods and stuff like that. But overall, reaction to MW3 is very positive for me personally.
solid.
Like, it's solid.
Mm-hmm.
It's super solid. I can't wait to play more. This is what I'm like banging my fucking head into right now.
Dude,
This
it's
is it,
me and
man.
my son taking
Yeah.
fucking shifts on this
Yeah.
game, like literally shifts. It's like, all right, I'm done with my session. Your turn. It's like his, and he'll get mad when I'm on, and I'll get mad when he's on. It's like, it's like we gotta get more. It's like crack. Well, I never had crack, but
Oh my God.
it's one of those things. Like, oh my God, it's like it's a drug, man. I want it. Oh, I have drugs, but
Stupid.
and anyway, it's that, man. It's good, man. The game stays on my brain. It literally, like right now, we're talking about it. I'm like, I want to
Yeah.
play. I want to play.
No, we're
Like,
gonna yeah.
it's pretty good, man. Pretty good. It's a solid. It's the first time a multiplayer Call of Duty game has launched with this many maps ever.
Yeah.
From the OG days to now, there's never been a Call of Duty that's launched. Now, granted, these are the OG maps,
Correct.
the DLC back in the days. I get it, but it's the first time it's launched like that. Now, let me ask you:
Yes.
you see how crisp it looks on the lobby,
Yes.
or is it just me?
Yeah.
Like
I
the
mean,
character that's in the lobby, like he's fucking 4K crisp. I'm like, yo, this is
Oh, like when you just sitting in the game and like the actual
yeah, just
like,
standing there. Like,
I mean,
like, you
listen, the overall HUD and stuff like that. Like, I think we clowned the HUD from MW2 last year, like this lobby
the
thing.
Hulu HUD.
Yeah, or what, or just this, right? The whole, like, honestly, this feels more refined. It still kind of feels a little, because believe me, we were queuing up. This is confusing. I don't want this to be like, if I know I play hardcore, I know, like, right here, like hardcore quick select, like you got to go to select like your hardcore mode or whatever like that. If you just click quick play, it's just gonna boost, and then you got to like. This is like your regular core modes,
Yeah.
essentially.
Mhm.
But you could easily load in by accident, forget that you want to play hardcore, and just fucking click this.
That part
And it just-
fucks me all the time. Every
Yeah.
time I back out, go take a break, or go
I
get some
wish there was
drink,
a way I
whatever,
could
come
favorite
back,
this.
I'm pressing A. I'm thinking,
Yes.
oh, I'm back in a hardcore lobby,
Yes.
and it's core. Also, is this happening to you? I'm sure it is. On the hardcore lobby, are you getting UI?
Yeah, there's little bugs and glitches and things, which, listen, not to say that this game launched perfectly, but I'll be honest with you, there's really not a lot. I will say this, I don't feel like there's anything that's in here that's super game breaking outside of, and I did admit I was going to say this before, I need fucking kill cams in hardcore. I need final kill
I need
cams.
the final. Yeah, I
the
want to see the
final
work.
kill cam in search. I need the final kill cam at the end of the
Yes.
round.
Yes,
I need
yes.
to fucking see that. I need
It was
something-
working
it's-
when I launched into it to New Zealand. It was working in the beginning, but
That
once
shit
it
is not
launched,
working
once
right
12
now.
o'clock hit, bro, and
Yeah.
everybody had it. It was like, oh, we're
And
the
I
gauges,
wonder if it's a
the game broke.
stability. Is
No,
it
it
a
didn't break,
stability thing? Maybe it's stability. Maybe it's
But
stability.
that's the weird part. Like the UI stuff is tied to that stuff. It's weird. It's like the servers and shit. I
Yeah.
get it. Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's stability and stuff like that.
No,
right
I'm
here.
getting a lot of like instead of it saying like victory, it'll say VRI, or instead of it saying defeat, it'll be like DT. Like it'll be missing letters. I'm like, what happened? And then like
Yeah.
the numbers would be like 140 to 0, like blank, not even a number. It's
Yep.
like, okay, what's going on? There's no kill cam at the end of the game. I was bugging out. I'm like, am I not getting kill cam? What's going on here?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, I'm really positive about it. I can't wait to fucking play more of it. We're Call of Duty people. You already knew this. Like, there's really nothing else to really. I mean, this. I'm just happy to play more Call of Duty, and this definitely in the 14 hours that I played of this so far, I'm already more engaged than I was in MW2. And
I
just
agree.
knowing
And it
that I
launched a lot
have more to
smoother.
grind, yeah, it feels better. The sounds that the guns make and the overall
Oh,
game.
bro, when you
yeah.
get those kills,
Yes.
the crunchiness
Yes.
is like, what am I hearing?
It just
bro? Like,
all the little music on the level ups, like it's just when you level up weapons. And
oh
things,
yeah,
you
yeah,
see,
yeah.
It
yeah.
just
Some people have complained about that though. That's
Nah.
the metal sound. Like they wish they had like an option where you could turn it off and on. That's
Maybe-
audio,
maybe-
which
maybe
I
they'll
mean,
do
yeah, I
yeah.
give an option. Yeah, because
Maybe
it
they'll
can.
do
I
it.
can see how it get annoying if you're fucking killing over and over and over again. Or you hear ka-cling, 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 ka-cling. Like okay,
Yeah,
relax.
maybe they'll do it, but honestly, overall though, I've really been enjoying myself. Can't wait for the new Battle Pass to come out. We have the fucking Black Cell Edition, which has all the nice tier skins.
Oh
and
yes,
all that shit.
FYI on that. I want to put out an FYI. I know people asking me through DMs on Twitter. Vegas was one of the guys that was asking me when it comes to if you got the Vaulted Edition,
Yes.
which is the $100 edition. That edition comes with a battle pass. It's not that they activate a battle pass. They're gonna give you COD points starting season 1, which is in December. I think
It's
7th.
right.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Well, it's right. Hold on, because it's right. Where do I fucking go to find it? Hold on. I just had it up. I was just in the screen. It's like my bundles when I launch it to the store. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Store.
Because if it's like last year, they're
My
not gonna give
bundles.
you
It's right here.
a battle pass straight out.
It's right here. Name
Yeah,
here.
there you
Black
go.
Cell
Yeah.
Season 1 plus 30 tier skips. Black Cell includes Battle Pass, 25 tier skips, 1100
Mhm.
CP, and more. But no, they give you the Battle Pass. They don't give
Yeah,
you the
but
points for
if it's like last year, unless they changed it, last year the way it was you
Yeah.
don't get a battle pass. You had to they redeem the points they give you.
No,
Like the COD points, they fill your bank up and then you use it to they'll give you the 1100 plus like whatever it is the equivalent was to a battle pass. They'll give you that so you can buy it.
Oh yeah, no, but you're getting the 1100 on top of the battle pass.
Yes.
That's the point.
Definitely.
Yeah,
yes,
that's the point. You're getting the 11. You're getting 1100 CP on top of, unless the 1100 CP is what you earn from completing. Because don't you? How much do you get for completing the battle pass? Like 1400 or whatever it is.
I'm not sure what the exact amount is.
Well, this last battle
yes, Junior,
pass,
you are getting the battle pass, whatever points are for a battle pass, in addition to the 1100 or whatever they sit on that for whatever the points were on that.
Hold on, right here. Where is it?
And the people that were asking me, they were kind of confused because like, what battle pass am I looking at then?
That's,
like, that's
100.
From Modern Warfare 2. You're still able to complete it until December.
So hold on.
This is the one from Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, no, I know, but I'm just saying how much was in this 200 CP there, so 300. Like, I'm looking to see all the things that
I know it's enough to buy the next battle pass. I just don't know what the final number is.
I thought it was like 1400 or something like that because I also.
It could be. I have never done. Not never, but I haven't done the math in a while.
It's like 500, 600.
I want to say 1400, and then on top of that,
three,
1100.
You get 3 at the end. This one, you get 300 for finishing it.
Yeah.
It's like it's somewhere around that. It's like you said. It's definitely.
Yeah, because what? It's 1,000 for the battle pass, right?
Or 11
for the
it's
basic
1,000.
one.
Yeah, for the basic one, it's 1,000 or 11. But you can't buy the black cell. That's another thing as well too. You can't buy black cell with
COD points.
You have to
it
pay
has to be
for
real
it.
money.
Right. Mm-hmm. So it's a $20 value that they give you. But that's the thing too. Like even right now, like this might even be. It's $30. See, this might even be worth it.
No, the Vaulted Edition this year was well worth it.
Oh yeah,
compared to last year.
1,000%. 1,000%. But this year, even with this black cell, like with the last season and stuff like that, you get 2,200 CP. I don't need the tier skips. All the black cell skins and stuff would be cool. The operator, the finishing move, the bonus blueprint, the smoke. They're saying that's $20 value for 30. Like, I'm trying to.
Well, yeah, it's a whole bundle because last game they sold a
2,200.
bundle with the smoke and the operating the gun for like $20. Yeah.
How much is it to buy points?
Oh,
right here.
Sure.
So like if I
$10 gets you 1,100.
Yeah, if I just wanted $20 gets you 2,400 points. So like 20 and then $30. Maybe
add 10 to that, so yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's actually I don't know. I might get. I'm just
here's how to look at it.
The black cell.
Last year's Vault Edition did not come with the black cell for $100. This year's Vault Edition
comes with
the black cell for the same $100. Yeah, so they added more value to it.
That's sick.
And not took away from it. That's what sold the shit out of me. I'm like, wait a minute, you're adding to the $100 and not upping the price? Okay. I guess you could say the black cell is the new age version of like what we used to get back in the days with the little RC car or the night vision goggles.
Possibly, yeah, on the digital side for sure.
Yeah, on the digital side, yeah.
I mean, you also got these are just regular pre-order bonuses. Obviously, you got the 2 weapon vaults for the Fate.
Yes, I used them. Yeah, the red and the blue. I like the red. Yeah.
You got the soap. Essentially, this is everything you got there and stuff, and then you got the skin as well too. The zombie ghost operator.
I used that skin too. Oh, I love that skin.
And then the Nemesis operator packs with the active camo. I mean, those camos are sick.
Oh, they are. They are.
Camos
the fact that they change in game, when I see people use it, because I use it myself, but when I finally see others use it throws me off.
And you fucking just go and you start lighting up, like that's just crazy.
But it throws me off when others are using it because it's like, wait. Because he'll be one skin of shade one way, he'll round the corner, and then when I meet him again, it's a whole different skin.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, is it the same guy? This is a whole different guy. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Yeah. So.
But yeah, that's pretty cool. That's our Call of
But
Duty.
we don't get any of that shit till December, whenever the
December
hell season
5th.
1 hits. Yeah. So that's when we get all that bundle stuff.
December 5th.
Vegas was asking me, he was like, "Hey man, when do we get this stuff? Did they not? Is it bugged? Am I not? What's going on?" I'm like, no. Since the season ain't out yet, and we're currently working on preseason, and you can finish last game's battle pass till December, they don't want to confuse people by giving us anything now because there's no season yet.
Correct.
So once the season begins, you will get that update for you to get it. It should be showing up.
Correct.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's Call of Duty. For now.
Yeah, man. Did you hear the news about that little game that everybody wanted? And it's like, oh, when is it gonna happen? Is it gonna happen? And then they finally said it's gonna happen.
Shit. I mean, what did I give a preview the last pop? I'm trying to remember now because my memory, it's generally pretty good, but like, when did I say like we were gonna get that GT? Didn't I say VGAs? Or we were...
You said VGAs.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I said VGAs. And this was before these fuckers came out and was like, yo.
I mean, there's people, saying, the counterpoint for that is like, oh no, they got their own marketing scheme. They're not gonna use VGAs for it. I'm like, you don't think there's millions? What was it? How many millions was watching that show last year?
Shit.
That it's a big platform to blow your shit up on. You don't think they're gonna? I understand they got their marketing, but part of their marketing can be the VGAs. It can be like, come on, man. Like,
did I not bookmark it? I think I didn't.
I mean, you don't think Rockstar is talking to Jeff Kinney, going, "Hey, man, for this much, we will put this trailer on your show."
Oh yeah, real quick too, before we actually start talking about GTA 6 announcement. You see Microsoft doing the fucking mea culpa and the 180 with their employees.
Yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, by the way, yeah, you guys work for Microsoft and you guys get free Xbox Game Pass, but
dude,
you're gonna have to pay for it.
That was an HR blunder. Like,
shit.
I guess Phil didn't know. I mean, that's how you 6 degrees separation type of shit. Phil didn't know about it, quote unquote, but he was like, as soon as he found out, he was like, no.
Yo, let's do that math real quick though. Hold on, let's do that math real quick.
That's a lot of fucking Game Pass, bro.
238,000. Let's just even do times 17, right? 17. Shit.
Yeah. It's 17 now.
That's another $4 million, but Microsoft's like, that's light work. That's nothing. We can eat that, right?
Bro,
we can eat that, right?
Right, we can eat that easy.
We can eat that.
That's 4, and then you add. Wait, my question is: does this extend to the studios they purchased, the Bethesdas, the Activision? Because if it does, holy fuck!
Yeah, that's true. So maybe it's not. Maybe it's actually. I mean, no, but they say total. Hold on. Microsoft was planning to remove a free Xbox Game Pass Ultimate benefit for most of its 238,000 employees. I think that's. If you think of Microsoft as a whole, I think to your point, I think it's literally not just like people that work for Microsoft, but if you work under Microsoft, like anything, like even gaming stuff.
You mean like a vendor or
not vendor? Like I mean, like to your point, like game developers.
Like game developer. Yeah.
Any essentially,
does that extend? Does it say anything about extending to stores, like Microsoft stores, like those employees, or that's just like?
No, I don't know if they
the gaming
fall,
side of things.
No, I don't know if Microsoft employees fall underneath. They might, the retail ones. They might be like Apple employee, like you know what I mean. Like I don't know if an Apple employee in like an Apple store is the same as an Apple employee at fucking Cupertino. Like,
oh god, you know
what I'm saying? Like you work retail and stuff. Like
they get their perks, but not right. Like you would if you worked at the
same way. Like
plant.
if you worked for AT&T at a retail store versus if you worked at AT&T corporate in Texas. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm curious, but yeah, still either way. I mean, yeah.
Imagine waking up to an email that says your Game Pass Ultimate perk is gone.
And then you being like, and I mean, listen. Regardless, if you're working at Microsoft, you're probably making over $100K a year anyway. But still, you're still flipping tables.
You're still flipping. That's when you whip out it's the principle of the whole thing.
Right. It's the principle. Like you're not giving me Game Pass. Like yo, this shit about to be.
I guess word got back to Phil. He was like, no, we got to stop this. So it's like the second time that Xbox comes out with overnight news. It's like really quick. It's met with fuck off. We ain't doing that. All right, we're gonna change shift again. I'm sorry, we're not gonna take it away. But I didn't even know that before this report. I didn't even know that these employees were getting Game Pass Ultimate. Not that I should know. No, it ain't my business.
No, yeah,
but it's a pretty cool fucking perk to have.
It's pretty funny though. That's pretty funny.
Even if you're not the gamer, if you're not the gamer in your life, you got to think that they're giving you like access to it, and then you can share that with somebody who is a gamer in your life. Like, come on, bro. Like, how many gamers are out there have Game Pass for essentially for life if they stay employed? That's crazy.
Hell yeah. That's a good benefit.
That is a really good benefit.
That's a really good. That's a really good benefit right there.
Hell yeah, it is.
All right, so let's see. Next month marks 25th anniversary of Rockstar Games. Thanks to the incredible support of our players worldwide, we have had the opportunity to create games we're truly passionate about. Without you, none of this would be possible. We're so grateful to all of you for sharing this journey with us. 1998, Rockstar Games was founded on the idea that video games could come to be as essential to culture as any other form of entertainment, and we hope that we have created games you love in our efforts to be part of that evolution. We're very excited to let you know that in early December, we will release the first trailer for the next Grand Theft Auto. We look forward to many more years of sharing these experiences with all of you. Thank you.
I read this,
Sam
as I read this, it sounded like if it was like a group of like you're an orientation and they're selling you the company. Here's what you joined, and in '98, Rockstar is like it felt like that when I read this originally. I was like, okay, cool. And also, to Timber's point, this might just be picking at fucking fruits or whatever, but it does say introduce the next GTA. It says 6. It could be a remaster of a remaster.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. All right, listen. All right, so all the rumors, what we know about it. Remember, this shit was leaked, like leaked. Remember, heist,
completely leaked.
Leaked. We covered it. We didn't show shit because remember we didn't want to get fucking taken down.
We didn't want to get tagged. Yeah, but it wasn't like oh, it may or may not be.
Nah.
I don't know if this is real or not. No, this was like
this shit was leaked. This shit was leaked.
Grand Theft Auto. Like whoa.
This shit was leaked. This shit was heisted. Like somebody heisted.
Oh yeah, somebody took this shit and just said, "Yeah, we'll show you."
And said, "Yo, hold up. What are you working on again?" And then fucking uploaded that shit to everybody. And then from what we saw, it was like the whole, remember, that's how we got the whole Bonnie and Clyde, Miami setting, Vice City, and then I was doing fucking backflips. I think even at the podcast when we recorded that episode, I think I was saying how happy I was because, and I was talking about this before, listen, GTA, I've been playing GTA since the fucking PS1 days, like old school Grand Theft Auto, like you know what I mean? Like I remember the top-down GTA days. That shit is classic to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I didn't play GTA 3. I watched people play GTA 3, but I fucking played Vice City, which is basically a part of GTA 3 stories or whatever, you know, when they did the whole thing. I played Vice City and I played San Andreas. And Vice City was my favorite. It still is. Narratively, Vice City is still my favorite story of all time.
They'll have a special place in my heart. But
Vice City
is the one, man.
Maybe
that's
it's
the one
Ray Liotta. Maybe it's because of the whole.
It's the Scarface, the mobster feel vibe to it, the Goomba, like
80s,
like
the music, the soundtrack. I'm sorry, Vice City soundtrack. Like the only one that comes close to me as far as soundtrack's concerned, and it's not even. It's fucking GTA 4 too. Like GTA 4 soundtrack for me is like it's up there, but it's not even Vice City. For me, it doesn't clear it, but it clears it. Like Vice City soundtrack clears GTA 4 for me, but it's 1 and 2. Like Vice City soundtrack and then GTA 4 soundtrack. Only because Liberty City, like Vice City, GTA 4, Liberty City, like the whole New York theme. Like I'm literally turning through the stations and I'm hearing fucking Swiss beats on the radio and stuff like that. Yeah. I'm like, oh, I'm done. And it's I think
that's what I'm saying. Every game has a little it has a little space, a little corner of my heart. Yeah. It does. But Vice City, just because of the ambiance of it, the 80s, the music, like we said, the mafia, the feel to it,
the whole
like
feel.
It just felt like I was watching a Ray Liotta movie.
The buying of the properties. The buying of the properties, just the whole way. Yeah, you know, doing all the collectibles and getting the fucking Apache helicopter, the fucking you know, I'm trying to think
Apache
of the
helicopter. Holy fuck,
bro! The Apache helicopter, just riding around on the motorcycles. Just how many times that literally would just be.
I remember that was introduced on that game. The whole motorcycle riding, the way it was.
The motorcycle riding, going around like on the beach, flying through across like towns and stuff like that. Just the music playing, and then the story.
That's why I'm so hyped to see what the fuck this next one is, because it's every GTA that's come out has innovated its own thing. Like it's jumped to another thing. Like every GTA has jumped to something. Like this last GTA 5 was the whole how they told the story. It was 3 people and you jump back and forth between 3 of them. The online, who would have thought the GTA Online was gonna be this fucking big when it launched?
That part.
Like who? to this day, people will be like, they don't want it to go away, and rightfully so. They've invested so many hours, because this isn't a regular online multiplayer game. This is like literally what they call it, RP, like role play.
Yeah,
This is life for a lot of people.
We're not talking about 5M and fucking everything. Don't even get me started on and the streaming and all the streamers getting on and fucking doing role play servers and stuff like that on all these, like,
bro, the cops and robbers and how they literally use walkie-talkies.
Yo, Pandemic
like
RP,
CDs.
Pandemic GTA RP was like literally got a lot of people through a lot of shit. Watching people just play GTA RP online streaming for hours a day, like, and just like getting that whole experience.
This is why it kind of pains me when I see people go that way, and they're like, oh, they needs to go away because I want the next GTA. Dude, that ain't going nowhere. Yeah. GTA Online is staying. If in fact, I guarantee you, I can almost guarantee it, in the GTA 6 and trailer we get next month, there's gonna be something of online will be updating and moving with GTA 6. Like, it ain't going nowhere, bro.
Yeah.
There's literally communities and life being built. People make money or are living off.
Yeah.
You guys understand, this is not your regular online, just, I'm going to play Minecraft, I'm good. No. This is a whole world, bro. A whole world of people's personas, characters, storefronts are in the game, like literal storefronts. They use this game to promote and sell like cookies that they bake and fucking whatever, like sweaters they knit, like all that shit is on there, bro. It's a whole world, a whole world. And plus, it was on the Las Vegas Sphere, so it's official.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Like, if we get like a poster before, like, and that would be fire. Like, if the first poster that we see show up is in like Miami, you know how lit that would be if they actually just rent out a whole space in Miami or something.
Imagine
like
that's gonna be their marketing right before December. Like, from here on out, we're gonna see like random shit pop up in Miami or Vegas or wherever, you know, and then we start speculating. Oh shit, is that where the next location's at?
Wait.
And then they reveal it as all of it is in it.
Yeah, you think we can show the leaks now, or what's up? You think we'll still get fucked?
No, probably still get fucked. Fucking Rockstar don't play.
Damn it. I want
Rockstar don't play. Those motherfuckers, they don't care how big or small your channel is.
Oh, no, there's more. God damn it. It's all... I just typed the GTA 6 on fucking Twitter.
I'm excited. Like, I don't know, some people have been saying, like, because of the leaks, it kind of watered down their hype for it.
Not me.
I'm 10 times more hyped for it, because I want to see. I seen what it looked like with the leaks. I want to see the final product. I'm like, oh, that's gonna be so good. Oh, can't wait.
Yeah, man. So,
it'll break the internet.
Yeah, 1,000%. Oh yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
It'll
break it.
1,000%. 1,000%. It will break the internet.
So I think our prediction is still VGAs. We'll get that trailer because they said early December.
They said early December. Like, if you want to jump the VGAs and you want to put something, and then maybe maybe they do. Maybe they do this. They could really do some shit, right? All right. So here's another prediction. Since I already fucking kind of coming through on mine. Like, I'm not taking like credit for it just being like at the VGAs, but like and saying that. But what I'll say is this. Maybe they do their own standalone release of like a trailer, like literally early December. Maybe it is like December 1st. They just fucking hit us over the head. Bang. Like, what day is December 1st fall on? Like, let's actually do this. December 1st is a Friday. So maybe they just slap us over the fucking...
Okay, right in the weekend.
Which is a week after Black Friday. So maybe like literally...
When is the awards?
The following Thursday.
Okay. All
right, so maybe...
So, technically early is the first. Yeah.
Maybe they slap us over the fucking head. Boom. Teaser trailer. Like trailer, something, right? And then they hit us with the rest at VGAs. See, and then not only do we hit the trailer, but then they were like, "Yo, but here it is," and then we get like first like 5-10 minutes, some fucking like, you know what I mean? And then
if they hit us over the head with some fucking Vice City kind of like sample, just
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna go crazy.
Or not even if it's just anything Miami. Just think like if they have like any type of dembow or just any type of like, you know what I mean? They could go crazy. They could go crazy with it. The Spanish music, the cute, like, the salsa, something like they could just go ham.
Who knows? It could be all the cities and it could be all of it.
Miami, Rick Ross is down there. Like, if Rick Ross ain't in the fucking, like, I'm telling you, there's gonna be so much shit if you think about.
And 10 years ago was when 5 came out. So all the pop culture that's been added to the world since then.
Come on.
And TikTok being a thing. God.
it's gonna be crazy. It's definitely. I don't want to talk about already game of the year for 2024, but like let's not pretend like they're not coming
Come
with
on,
some
let's not
heat.
pretend they're not coming
Like
for the throat.
they're not they're man.
They're
That's gonna
coming for
be.
that throat.
And think about this now, 2023. So that game came out in 2013, no? GTA 5, 2013,
Yeah,
right? So it's
my son
literally
said
gonna be
half of his
1
life.
year after the 10-year anniversary of this fucking game.
Yep. And
September,
people went nuts because they
September
thought
17th.
we were going to get a
that
trailer the last week of October because that conference call they had that got leaked also
Right.
got leaked. They mentioned, well, I don't think it was going to leak. It was because it's a public call, but the thing they said about GTA was like there was going to be an announcement on it late October, and it never happened. Like the last week of October, everybody on the internet was like, "Oh, this is the week. We're gonna get an announcement. We're gonna get a trailer." Oh, people forget really quick, or unless they have amnesia or they just uber fanboying it, but they forget that in the past, GTA was never like one of those things like we're gonna announce it then. This is the first time they've done this. They don't ever they don't set it up. They don't do like a pre-show or pre-season. Hey, we're gonna show you a trailer this month.
Right.
They've never done that.
No.
They've always just dropped the trailer and everybody was like, "Whoa,
Exactly.
GTA's out! Look at this trailer!" And then they broke.
Exactly.
It's the first time they literally, because I mean, it got leaked, so there's no real secret there that it's coming.
Exactly.
But that they tell you that when the trailer, I mean, they didn't give you a date, but they say early December is gonna happen.
Yeah.
That's a first. They have not done that.
Yeah.
They have not done that. But yeah, it's like my son said, 100 million views in one day, 24 hours, just for the announcement, just for the tweet. It's happening, bro. That's it. It's coming December. That got 100 million fucking views.
Total.
It's
That
nuts.
shit, 43 million. 543. I didn't even see how many bookmarks. 7.2
Holy
bookmarks.
shit.
Yeah, no, shit is crazy.
Look at the bookmark. Why are we bookmarking that? Okay, content creator. I get it. Yeah. You don't want to forget about it.
That's crazy though. That's fucking wild.
Woo! Rockstar. Now, can we get a bully?
Yeah, right. No.
Can we get a bully?
I guess not. No. No,
I want a bully, damn it.
I guess not. Listen, and like I said, just another game that's coming out before Half-Life 3. It's just add another one to the list that we get 10 years.
You got me mid-sip, bro.
10 years.
You got me mid-sip.
A year later, they started working on this game, and then so it took them essentially. This game has been in development now for fucking 9 years.
Well, 9 years. I mean, if you want to think about when they start development, because usually they start right after the one they release. 9 years.
9 years.
I mean, give a year to breathe for the one that comes out. Give that 1 year of support and all that stuff. But this game kept getting support anyway.
They kept supporting the shit out of this one anyway. So people still to this day are still buying fucking chart cards. Okay, to this fucking day.
I think I read something where this game is like in the billions when it comes to
money made
production.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
The new one?
No. Production on 6. It's in the billions. Is what the reports are coming out now. Are they real or not? I don't know, but I read
$2 billion development cost. This is Gaming Bible.
Oh, there it is.
Sound
Okay.
enormous because it is, but with a franchise so renowned, there's no doubt it'll make its money back. I mean,
on marketing alone, this shit will make. You know how many companies are calling these guys up saying, "I want to be part of this marketing." How much? This is probably gonna have a Super Bowl ad.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
It will have an ad.
1,000%. They will have something to show at the Super Bowl.
Is it the Super Bowl at Vegas?
Yes.
That should be all over the sphere, bro.
Oh my god. No, the sphere. Oh my god. All right. Let's talk about some other stuff real quick.
Okay, so
we
got that.
Yeah,
so
GTA
we'll
6.
talk about that opposite.
All right, so this is crazy because I don't know how much in depth. Like this is just like I had these bookmarked and like one day later it came out. So you got WB CEO David Zaslav says company will focus more on live service games. Quote
what a
was,
fucking joke.
No, here, hold on. Quote was, our focus is on transforming our biggest franchises from largely console and PC based with 3-4 year release schedules to include more always on gameplay through live services, multi-platform, and free-to-play extensions, with the goal to have more players spending more time on more platforms, which ultimately means, and here's the rest of the quote, ultimately we want to drive engagement and monetization of longer cycles and at high levels. High levels. We have we have put specific capabilities. We are currently under scale and see significant opportunity to generate greater post-purchase revenue. Okay.
That all sounds like board member talk. Like,
Yeah,
he's
well, it
talking to
was
his fucking
David
board. He ain't talking to
Zaslav
me.
during Q3 earnings call. That's
Oh,
essentially.
okay. Duh.
Yeah,
There we
duh.
go. Yeah, right.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So you get and here's the tales of like two fucking stories. So you see that
Wait,
report.
before you go to the other
Yeah.
tale, when it comes to Warner Brothers, I'm upset that this is stupid.
Yeah.
But also to add to that, they in the movie side of things, they decided to fucking vote the fucking Acme movie that had it was like it's like that. You remember Roger Rabbit?
Yeah.
It was gonna be essentially something like that, but with
Okay.
the Coyote and fucking the Acme Roadrunner, like that, a live action of that with John Cena in the movie.
Seriously?
And I'm going, it's done, recorded, done, just like fucking Batgirl.
Really? Wait,
Done.
that's my favorite.
And
That's one of
they
my favorite
vaulted it,
cartoons
bro.
like ever. Is
Fuck yeah.
Roadrunner and Coyote. I love it.
And they vaulted it,
All right.
bro,
Well,
for
yeah,
a
they're
tax
fucking-
write-off, man.
Yeah, they suck.
Oh,
Sorry.
I'm like,
They
they
suck.
got. So I'll add to that. I'm like, you fucking guys
for
over there, come
for
on.
everything that we like Warner Brothers for, at the end of the day, they just, whatever. They fucking also just.
They letting us know it's all for profit.
I'm waiting for July.
At the end of the day, we're here to make money.
Ready? July 11, 2025. Superman. That's it. That's what we're fucking waiting for
That's
now,
it.
man. That's it.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Somebody say.
Yeah, exactly.
Warner Brothers.
Yeah, so you see that, right? And then we go over, and then I got this, and now I didn't purposely bookmark these two. It's just like on two separate days. And here's the other bookmark, Tom Warren.
I like when that happens.
Yeah.
Like on my timeline.
This is crazy.
It just so happens to line up like that. Yeah.
This is crazy. Tom Warren, Sony's pushing back its live service ambitions. The PlayStation maker says it now expects to release 6 live service titles by March 2026, half of what it previously planned. And then he's got the article. Now, without even
I was
going into
confused by that
details-
because I thought it was more than 11.
Right. Okay. Whatever. So maybe at this point they're spec for 6. I'm sure Marathon is one of them, and maybe whatever future iteration of that because they can count that. But that's the other thing. You got Bungie with their layoffs. Okay, which is crazy. Sorry for everybody that lost their position there, and hopefully they can all get right because, that's another thing. You had pandemic and you had all of that stuff and you worked through it and you're still working on the closing of Destiny, but then you still got Marathon coming on, and then you announce fucking Marathon, you do the gameplay, you have the team for it, you're showing all this stuff, and then you got all the Destiny people like, yo, what about us? You still got a fucking story to finish. They're like, yeah, no, we still love you. We know you're the reason why. We're, you're all here and interested, but check out this thing, Marathon, because everybody's doing extraction shooters and stuff like that. Check this out. And then come the news, and then you're like, oh, but by the way, all the people that are working all these games and social media and all that stuff, yeah, we got to let a lot of them go because we got to come back.
It's a weird fucking. It's weird because we hear all day long, every day for the last year, last 2 years, last 3 fucking years, is how the games, the gaming space has grown exponentially. Like how much money has been made in that space, and we were alluding to this earlier at the top of the show, where it's like the problem with this is that a lot of people are trying to figure it out, like, oh man, why is it that they're making all this money, but then they gotta let people go? Because what they end up doing is they start spending shit they didn't have in the first place.
That part. They start overspending and overexerting themselves and pushing them out. Look at Epic. When Epic couldn't stop making money when it came to Fortnite, and Fortnite's still making so much money, but then they started throwing so much money out there.
Perfect example. Yeah.
And then now they're reeling it back, where it's like, okay, maybe we won't.
It's almost like we're making millions and billions of dollars with this franchise.
Yeah.
What do we need to do? Oh, let's speed it up more. Let's get more people working here. No, just keep doing the same formula. Just improve on it. Repurpose that money into the formula and make it. You don't have to bring out shit, make it bigger and badder.
Look what they did with fucking. Oh, not to go too crazy off topic, but Fortnite OG, 44 million fucking played on the first.
That dropped because they introduced a new fucking map and it dropped.
Yeah, it went the new. It's
the moment they
the
introduced
OG.
on Friday the new map.
The OG, man. 40.
I played it, bro. I was talking to you on the messenger, like, yo, I've been playing Reborn. My son.
I know. I had the stream on.
Oh, we had a blast with it. Sunda of all fucking people playing a shooter again. Yeah. Like, he enjoyed it. It's like, oh shit, okay. I'm not trying to say he doesn't play shooters. He just doesn't really he doesn't care for them. But it got him back to play. He's like, yo, this is fun. It was fun. We had fun with it. Like, it was legit fun. And what you said, 44 million?
Yeah.
And this is concurrent, right? This is
44 million. Yeah.
Sick.
So you have all that essentially. Also, you have Adele talking about video games. I think or Rust, like her son
She was
being
talking about
like a Rust
Rust.
player,
She made
which is pretty cool.
a thing for her son, like a costume,
Yeah,
a Rust costume, and she mentioned, "You guys know a game named Rust?" And the crowd went crazy
yeah.
because it's cool
It was a
that
pretty cool clip.
if you're a gamer and you watch and you love Adele, and then here's Adele telling you, she's crossing both worlds. Hey, you play Rust? Oh shit, that's me. That's cool.
There's a guy there that is definitely a fucking gamer.
She's funny
Okay,
though.
my love,
She's
tell me,
great.
have you heard of a game
Yeah.
called
Oh
Rust?
yeah.
Oh my god, you have! Oh my god, let's be best friends and swap numbers because I need some advice, bro. Okay, so my son is into Rust. So has anyone heard of Rust apart from my new friend? It's like 4 people in this room, right? So it's a very rare game. It's not that brand new, is it? It just hasn't caught on the way that like Fortnite and all those other ones have. Huh? Yes. Anyway, so he wanted to go as a Rust character trick or treating. Now that game hasn't been franchised, right? So you can't even buy party decorations of Rust. So I had to make a.
I love that she knows that.
Yeah.
Luckily, I'm a wizard.
That game hasn't been franchised. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. She made.
So I made this very, very homemade.
She made a homemade Rust outfit for Halloween for her son, which is really cool.
Yeah, because you can't it's not what she meant by it's not franchise. You can't find that. It's not. You just can't walk into a costume shop and be like, I want a Rust costume and find it. It's not popular like that.
You go to
Amazon,
Amazon and you could order
gaming
Fortnite
community.
skin. You could order Fortnite fucking skins.
All day,
those should be
all
there
fucking
next day
day.
tomorrow.
Oh yeah, all day you could do that. You could Call of Duty probably characters. Fucking Apex. You can probably do that shit all day long. But Rust, unless you're in that community, you don't know shit about Rust. It's like, oh, okay. But yeah, that she knew that was pretty cool. I think that to me, if I was in that moment live, I'd geek out. I really geek out. I like Adele, but imagine your favorite, your favorite singer or actor, celebrity, just talking about video games as like not just talking about it, but knowing about the thing. She's literally bringing both worlds together, and that's a geek moment, man. I'm like, oh, that's a pretty badass moment. Like,
yeah, man. I mean, so to look here, so what is this? Previously said it planned to have 12 live service titles in the market, fiscal year ending March 2026, up from 3 its last business year.
I don't know. It's just a weird. It's a weird March. Fucking. We're in a weird area right now.
This is the thing now too, where people like live service. How do we make a game that's going to continuously generate money for us because we could annualize it and we could fucking put subscriptions in it and you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's like that's because we know that look at all these other people that do it and they make a fuck ton of money, so let's do it too. You know what I mean? Yep. So it's like I get it, right, from a business perspective, but once again, like you said, like you have these companies that were just out here like, why not just make like 2 or 3 really good ones? No, you want to make fucking 12?
Why? Like we have a history of these things not really being like you have maybe less than a handful of games being successful in that space.
Yeah,
and you want to make 12?
You want to make 12? All right, cool.
All right, man. All right. I mean, it baffles me that a company like Sony, who has world-class IPs like the fucking Killzones and the SOCOMs, and yes, I'm gonna die on that hill. And you got these games that what's that one game with the red hair? I forgot the character from Ninja Theory. Well, they don't have Ninja Theory anymore, but like. They have IPs that people want to fucking play. Make those again. Bring them out. Resistance.
Yeah.
You know how many people want Resistance back, including myself?
Yeah.
Like, bring these games back. I get it. The developers are putting out there and moved on, whatever the case may be. But you still own the IP.
Yep.
You can bring those back. Like, I just don't understand. Lives like what I meant by Weird Space too is like you got this happening with studios and publishers cutting back and firing people, and then you have shit like what's that company? Tencent. Was it Tencent? Yes. Embracer Group.
Embracer, yeah, that's another one.
Fucking just the deal mismanaging because the deal didn't go through with the Saudis. The deal didn't go through. They lost that millions of dollars gone. So and I'm talking to your brother about this. I'm like, did they not have a backup plan? Like as soon as that deal fell through, it was like we gotta let go of that studio. We gotta dismantle that studio. We gotta fire these people. And the guy who headed Embracer Group left, and now he has his own studio. Like, that's got to be a story being told, right? Like, that's got to be like big ass red flag. Like, mismanaging of these funds is crazy.
Yeah, I forgot.
They were out there buying companies up. Not even a year ago, buying left and right. Like, oh, here, Tomb Raider and Square Enix, we got you guys, and like just kept buying. Fucking the people from Borderlands, we got you too. Let's go. And now it's like. Imagine working under that kind of atmosphere.
Yeah.
Where you're an employee at Embracer Group and you don't know if you have a job tomorrow.
Time Splitter
That's-
Studio, Free Radical
that's
faces
another one.
closure. Yeah. That's crazy.
Although
It's
I
crazy
would
to
say
think
this, the reaction of Time Splitter is kind of weird because nobody. I mean, people didn't think about it, talk about it until it was said, right? Like
Yeah.
it was like, oh, by the way, Time Splitter. Oh shit, Time Splitter.
I know.
No, like
I know.
what?
Yeah, but you know what's crazy? Like, how much did they spend for fucking Lord of the Rings? Was it this them
Right.
or am I bugging? Wasn't it them?
That shit that came out a couple of months ago.
Was it Embracer Lord?
I don't want to say yes because I don't know.
Hold on, Embracer.
But if it was them, that's fucking crazy. You talking about the new one, right? The one with the
no, they
Smeagol
own the
or
fucking
whatever.
no right here. Embracer
Oh,
rights
the
to
actual
Lord of the Rings and
franchise.
The Hobbit for
yes.
400 million.
Yeah, they
So
bought that.
they bought. So okay.
But here's my thing. I think they went into these type of purchases with buying all these things up, thinking the Saudi's gonna have that money for us. You know what I mean?
They were gonna get back. That they would be cash. They would they would be liquid essentially. Or they'd be good. The cash flow would be good enough where they could be like, all right, that's cool that we're spending.
We good.
This
Let's buy up all this shit. We
then
got that
can
money
start
coming.
Producing and we'll have
that's
it.
Mismanaging. Oh, that's
cool,
a mismanage of your funds, bro. That should be at the very. Somebody should investigate that. That's crazy.
Yeah, well.
Like you're playing with people's livelihood at this point. Like I said, imagine us working at this company and don't even know we're gonna get an email saying, "Yo, you locked out of your email. You're gone. We gotta let you go."
It's crazy to think about.
It's fucked up. Like, oh my god. And then you got people like, "Oh, somebody should step in and save them." No, nobody should. It's a them problem. Fuck it. At the end of the day, they fucked up.
I know.
They can't keep getting bailed out for the mismanaging they did. That's crazy. What president does it send if somebody comes in and act the hero on it? It's great for the. I mean, you want to save jobs. I get that.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, when you think of the big term, the long term of it, what's to prevent the company in the future to go? We can fuck up what we want. Somebody's gonna bail us out.
That part.
You know, it's like at the end of the day, responsibility at the highest. You have to hold these guys accountable. You just have to. But it's crazy. It's the most I will speak when it pertain like that's not in video games. It's just business side of things. Like I don't really get into that type of conversation, but it's in this one is very interesting to me because you have that, and you have like Game Pass or Xbox buying up fucking big companies. They're okay. Like, oh, you know, we just want to Sarah Bond on podcasts. Like, we want to make sure that we're not just buying these companies, but that we're how can we incorporate our culture without disrupting theirs? Like, you have that. And I'm going, holy fuck, what is this?
Yep.
Like, you got the extremes to both ends. Like, how is one company able to buy up $69 billion worth of a publisher, and be okay with it? And before that, bought a whole other publisher before that for not less, but still,
and then
billions.
come out and be like, yo, by the way, half of your company, like the Blizzard half, like, yo, go ahead, go rock out. Do you think? Right. Do you? Like,
I think that was the interview, right? Where what's his name was like,
don't do you to the sense of don't be fucking creeps and jerk offs.
Just continue doing what you're doing as far as the game goes,
and stuff. But don't be assholes.
That whole
and
creepy shit, that's gone.
Don't be doing that stupid shit. Don't be
but
stupid.
I think that's cool because I think it was an interview this dude did from Blizzard where he was like, you know, I asked who to report to, and people were like, no, you guys keep running shit the way you do.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not gonna get in your way. Like, you are world class.
Y'all need some marketing. Y'all need some monies. Like, we got you. But, like, y'all good, too, because you have World of Warcraft, which is still probably the number 2 or number 3 fucking subscription-based service in the world when it comes to gaming.
Absolutely.
Like, let's not kid ourselves here. Like, you gotta revival everybody right now. You know, please. That's a whole.
Imagine them drop. Wait till they drop World of Warcraft on fucking Game Pass PC.
That's what I'm saying.
Here's my hopes, though. Now that this purchase went through, I'm really, really hoping that the launcher, what's that shit called? The
BattleNet.
They need to drop that shit. Like, I hope they go away from that. I don't know they will, but Jesus.
A lot of you know what's crazy about it is because BattleNet, like, for at least on the PC side of things, like, they're very people are very sentimental about it because of just how long it's been around for. So I don't know.
True.
I really don't know if it ever will, but also too, it's like, to your point, for Game Pass, I think there's just gonna be integration. I think it'll be one of those things where it'll be like, for Game Pass.
They do it right now when it comes to like EA or Ubi, where it's like you are using Game Pass, but it's their launcher using. Because I just found out, I didn't know this. I just found out the other day with like the EA stuff on Game Pass.
Yes.
Like, they launched Dead Space. Oh, by the way, I played Dead Space, the remake.
Me too.
Loved it. Love it. Okay, so I finished it on Game Pass console, I mean, let me try that shit on PC to try to get some achievements out the way.
Yeah.
And use some of the mods on that side so I can get some achievements out the way. And I look at it, I'm going, nothing was popping. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? But it was giving me the EA
Yes, the
achievements
EA,
or whatever that is.
Yes.
And I looked at it, I'm like, fuck this. What is this shit?
Yeah.
I felt like I was like a high class asshole. I was like,
I know.
ew, what is this? But I didn't realize that on the PC side of things, it launches through
EA.
EA. I didn't know
Xbox,
that.
Correct.
And not Xbox, so you don't have your traditional achievements popping up. I didn't know that.
Yep.
That's crazy. I'm like, okay,
Yep.
I don't think I'm gonna play an EA game through Game Pass PC ever again. I don't like that. It's like,
Well, it's not every Game Pass PC. It's just every game that's not native. If it didn't come, like,
well, anything EA, because you have to.
Right.
It
have
had
to do it
me
through the desktop.
download
Correct.
the launcher,
Correct.
the EA launcher. I was like, oh my god, really? Like it's a whole separate thing. I'm like, no, I like the seamless
Like,
shit.
essentially, Mass Effect Legendary Edition would be the same way. Like for me,
Same way.
Like
same
I
way,
don't.
yeah.
But if you're on Xbox, you're playing it on Xbox.
You're playing it on
it's
Xbox natively.
But natively. But if you're on the PC side of things, you're
It's
natively
crazy.
playing it on.
You would have to download the launcher and launch it through there, and it's just a whole bunch of things. Like I'm not comfortable with that.
Yeah.
But it's whatever. But
Absolutely.
I forgot to say I played that Space remake too. Loved it. Finished it.
I played a little bit too. I didn't finish mine, but I played a little bit too. It was fun.
There was some jump scares that I already knew was coming, but I guess there's others that are RNG now. They added shit to it. Where, like, it can happen.
I don't even remember the fucking game, bro. It's been so long.
Well, there's iconic areas like, for instance, the arm that grabs you and pulls you. You have to shoot the fucking the bright spot so it don't take you to the wall. It was like an arm that came out of the wall, like a big worm shit.
Okay.
Like he was in a hallway, grabs you. I knew that was coming. That's a jump scare. Like shit like that, I knew.
Yeah.
But they added shit to it where it's like, you know how you go to the upgrade machine?
Yes.
I went to my first one to upgrade my first thing, and I get out of that shit, and this fucking beast of a monster is behind me, breathing down my neck. I'm like, why?
That's pretty funny.
Why is he there?
That's pretty funny.
I remember this shit. This ain't real. Nah, this didn't happen. That's part of the new stuff they added to it. But the game, man, they did a good job with that remake.
Yes,
that's a remake.
Yes,
that's a true fuck. That's a good remake.
Yeah.
So yeah, I enjoyed that. I played it, finished it.
Nice.
Hopefully they do part 2 and part 3.
Yes.
I wasn't a fan of the co-op side of things on part 3. I hope that if they do end up doing the 2 and 3, they remove the co-op. The co-op took away from it made it survival instead of it being a horror. I just didn't like it. It looks like I think the multiplayer aspect of it, the component of the co-op, was helped or made by the people that made Army of Two. So it felt kind of goofy.
Yeah.
It felt like an add-on. So.
I mean, people.
Well, other than that, man, we're good.
Yeah, man.
Good topics. We had Call of Duty, obviously, because we are Call of Duty people.
Yes.
We'll continue talking about that throughout.
Absolutely, throughout this whole fucking month and rest of the year and so forth. And man, I can't wait.
And then we got the Rockstar announcement, which we're going to see early December. We're predicting VGAs. I don't see why not, but let's see what happens there.
Yeah.
VGAs, and then we talked about a little bit of what's going on in the industry with the companies just doing mismanagement of the funds. And yeah, that's pretty much what we talked about. Oh, and Logic's fucking monitor.
Yeah, my monitor, man. What's up?
Yeah, monster, not the monitor, the monster.
The monster.
Got a beast over there.
It's crazy.
Motherfucker's gonna tell me, look left. I am looking left. He's right there. I don't see him.
Yeah, no. I was gonna say we haven't played together yet, so
I know. It's like I don't see him. Look left. Where? I'm pinging him. I don't see the fucking ping.
I don't see the ping. It's like, I'm sorry, my bad. That used to be. You know who was doing that for me? Kill for Cash, because he's got the ultra wide, the super ultra wide.
Oh, now he's got a true ultra. Right? He's got the
fucking 40.
You said light curve, but he has like the actual curve.
Yeah, no, it's the same amount. It's I believe it's the same amount of curve. It's just it's 49 inches. He's got the G9.
Holy fuck.
He's got the 240 G9.
Yeah, he's got that top notch. Well, they all top notch.
Well, no, because now there's there's a 4K. The one that my boss has is a 55-inch, and it's 2 4K screens next to each other.
Monitor?
Double 4K. Yeah.
That's a TV at that point.
Well, widescreen, 32:9, man. Shit is crazy. It's basically double 4K. Essentially, it's 8K, but it's not. It's just double 4K.
It's just double 4K.
It's two 4K panels in one fucking screen.
You know what I would love to do one day, man, in gaming? Is that a possible thing on every game, or it has to be coded that way where I could, like, let's say Call of Duty, right? Have the multiplayer stretched out on both screens, essentially it's what you got, but with 2 monitors.
Well, so my thing has picture-in-picture. So you know what I can do on mine? I can literally, if I plug in my Xbox, I could literally have a game on the left side, like my Xbox on the left side, and on the right side, I could have my PC.
All right, now he's just bragging. All right,
just
folks,
saying,
that's episode
that's
93. We're done. We're out of here. It's fucking 6:12 in the Eastern. But thank you guys for joining us. Appreciate you guys.
Yeah, all that good
Episode
stuff.
93, all that
Yes.
good stuff. For those who are listening, I promise you the audio is coming. I have not figured out what's going on with TOS on the anchor side of things. They just being weird with the updates they've done for it this year. So as far as uploading, I've tried uploading it. It kind of like tells me I'm doing something wrong and the file's too big. I haven't done nothing different, but we'll figure it out once it does. Those who excuse me, those who are audio listeners will have a treat because there'll be a lot of episodes to listen into.
Yeah.
But thank you guys for joining in every week live, and for those listening on replay. If you are new to the channel, please, if you liked what you heard or saw, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Other than that, we appreciate you guys coming in every single time we out here. Next week is our bye week, so we'll be taking off next week, and we'll be back with episode 94 in December. Or actually, no, we'll be back for Thanksgiving.
Pay attention to the socials because we may or may not be back for Thanksgiving.
Right, because it's the holiday,
Yeah,
so we don't
pay attention to
pay attention to socials. Hit the bell. That helps too.
Yes.
But thank you guys for coming in and joining us. Other than that, that's it. I got nothing else, Logic. What you got?
That's it, man. Thanks everybody coming by, hanging out with us. We appreciate y'all. Thanks for sticking with us, man. We're here.
All right. Happy fucking gaming, everybody. Have a good night.
Later.